All right, we are live in action. We are ready to go. Thank you guys so much for joining us tonight. I'm really excited. I've got Jen Bavaro, President's Club member and leader of the Lucky Ladies, joining me tonight. Together, we are going to do a really thorough training on virtual selling. My name is Beth Ferrer. I am a senior board of directors member and leader of the Romance Rockstars. So we are really excited that you guys all jumped on here to learn from us. We are actually really super grateful that we have a platform to sell our products outside of in-home parties. Everyone in direct sales has that option, and we do, and our products actually do really well virtually. So this is something we're really excited to share some helpful tips for. We are in a time where we might be a little bit limited with in-home parties at the moment. So this is a really great thing to implement into your business, but not just for times like this, but for all year round. Virtual sales are a great supplement to your party business. Okay. So this could always be some extra money and just another way to diversify your business and help you grow, not just in a time where we're kind of forced to transition into some virtual stuff. So keep that in mind, that these are tips that you can implement all year round. This training is going to cover a ton of tips for both virtual events, online parties. I think we're going to cover outside orders and follow up. We are going to really just kind of give you as much information as we possibly can. And then we're going to do this Cheryl Force style. Okay. So to quote Cheryl Force, we're going to treat this like a buffet. All right. You don't go to a buffet. Well, most of us don't go to a buffet and eat everything that they offer us. Okay. We go to a buffet and we go up and we pick and choose some of the things that we want. And I want you to treat this Zoom training the same exact way. Okay. Don't get overwhelmed with all of the ideas and try to, be a rock star tomorrow and do all of the things. We're going to actually give you some guided, assignments at the end on where to start and what your next step should be. But as you're going through this, at no point should you get overwhelmed or think, crap, I just took 3 pages of notes. This is overwhelming. This is too much. We're going to just give you a lot of information, and you're going to pick and choose some things, and you're going to show, you're going to add this into your business, and we're going to show you how you can do that to make some extra money. So a lot of these ideas, and Jen will agree with me on these, originated from other consultants. So we are not taking credit being creative geniuses with this information. What we are taking credit for is we listened to other successful people. We took their ideas. Some we made our own. Some we just took exactly as they were, and we implemented them. Okay. And we've both been doing really well with virtual sales all of last year and into this year. So, we decided to team up and share as much information with you guys as possible. We just don't want you to think that we're taking all the credit for it. The thing that I love about Jen and I doing this together is it kind of shows that there's not just one way to do things and be successful. We're going to share a lot of the things that we do that is similar, but there's also quite a few things that we do that are different. And then there's other, successful, consultants throughout the company that do things differently than us, and that's okay too. So you might even want to take some of our ideas and kind of change it up and tweak it to make it your own. But there's not just one way to be successful in this company. We're going to just share with you some of the ways that are working for us. Sound good, guys? Thumbs up if we all are on the same page with that. Some important things to know is please stay muted at all times. If you are just jumping on, go ahead and mute yourself now. We are going to ask you guys to write down all of your questions as we go through the different topics of virtual selling. And then at the very end, we will leave time to answer everybody's questions. So at that time, I'll say, go ahead and unmute yourself if you have a question. We'll try to keep it as organized as possible. If you put questions in the chat now, it might be hard for us to get to them at the end. They might kind of get lost in the mix. So I am just asking for you guys to write down your questions, and Jen and I will make sure that we get everyone taken care of at the very end of the Zoom. Please allow just Jen and I to answer questions at the end. If you guys are rocking some online sales techniques, please share those in the team page. I'd love to hear them, but just to keep things organized and keep things done in a timely manner, we're going to ask that any of the questions that do get asked just get answered by Jen and I. You can direct a question to either one of us, or just say either one of us are open to answer it. And then before we dive in, I want to say the quote that I've lived by for the last few years, thanks to Chris Cicconelli, is it's time to get uncomfortable to get comfortable. Okay. I know the idea of online parties or selling online or Facebook lives probably gives some of you guys the heebie-jeebies. But it's the quote that you need to really live by is it's time to get uncomfortable to get comfortable. Okay. So just bear with us. It's time to step out of our comfort zone. That's where the magic happens. And I'm proud of all of you guys for hopping on this Zoom and at least having the desire to learn some new ways of making money, because there's a lot of money to be made from Facebook and online and your phone, and all the things that you can do at home without even wearing pants. So now it's time for us to show you all these ways. Jen, do you have anything to add before we dive in?
No, I mean, the only thing I keep thinking to myself as this is happening to a lot of you new consultants is it's actually a very fortunate situation to be in, because I waited a little bit longer than I wish I had to start my social media, my social selling, and I wish I had started on day one. So the fact that you're having a window of opportunity to start this now, when we circle back around and things kind of settle down and get back to normal as they were, you're going to find yourself in a position that you can capitalize on both social selling and in-home parties, and then you've got both avenues rocking and rolling. So it's a great opportunity.
Yes, I agree. Awesome. So I numbered things to keep it super simple because we are going to cover a ton of different topics. Some topics Jen is going to just chime in with her extra tips on things that I'm going to talk about, and then some things that she's going to share because she is stronger in. And number, I think 1, 2, and 3 are going to be virtual selling events. Okay, so that's what we're going to start with first. And these are just different fun events that you're going to do in your VIP group via Facebook Live. Okay, so the first event that I'm going to cover is what we call $20 Make You Holler. That's the first event. All right, $20 Make You Holler. And this is, I have props too because I'm a visual learner, so I have like all my stuff over here. And what this is you're going to pick about, go ahead, Jen.
Beth, can I say one thing? For those of you that don't have VIP groups yet, or you're sitting there thinking, I have a VIP group, but it's really not where it should be, we're going to cover that, okay? So don't feel like because we're jumping right in with activities that we're not going to talk about how to grow and build a successful VIP group. That is on the agenda tonight.
Yes, it
We're
is.
just starting in a different place, okay?
Yes. So yeah, so $20 Make You Holler events, okay? You're gonna pick about 10 to 15 items, and you're gonna make them all $20. So great items to do with that would be Coochie, you can pretty much all the $22 items, Kiss and Body Dew. You can pick items that were on the sale page or maybe things that you have that are retired. So any scents or flavors that we no longer carry, maybe you got them on sale, things that come in 6-packs, things where you're not gonna lose any money by putting them for $20. Should main attraction be $20? No, right? So all the things that you can discount to $20 without losing any money on, you're still making money, but people get excited to get a good deal and there's something fun about something being $20, right? Everyone feels like they can afford a $20 sale. So what you're going to do is you are going to show a number and a product, okay? And you don't have to have fancy little plastic numbers like this. You can use index cards, okay? So remember, done is better than perfect. Yes, you can use index cards. I got these off Amazon because I use them enough and they're sturdy because I like spill drinks on them and stuff. So these work for me. So you hold up the product, you give like a real quick demo, something fun about it. You can be like, all right, where are my ladies that have Coochie and love it? Comment below. So you're keeping the live engaged. You're going to show them the number and you're going to say, okay, guys, to claim the $20 Make You Holler Coochie deal, you're going to comment 79 below. You can do a different number for different scents or tell them to specify their scents if you're doing, options for them. And then you just keep going with products and then you pick a different number for each one. Okay. So super easy. You're going to do that for all of the products and they're going to keep claiming items. You can have a helper there with you writing things down, or at the end of the live, you just go back and you write down their name and then the items that they claimed. Another fun thing that I do with it is that they can unlock deals. So you want to entice them to shop more, right? So once they claim 2 items, that can unlock maybe 10% off non-sale items. If they claim 4 items, they can get maybe a toy bonus so that they can get $20 off the main attraction or something along those lines. 6+ items that they claim is a free travel gift, which could be a foil pack or like a 1 ounce of the Coochies that we have. And then 8+ items gets them half price shipping and handling. Okay, so things like that. Yeah, those little mini products that we have access to are perfect for that. I like to also do a toy giveaway once we hit 20 shoppers. So 20 is the lucky number for the night. So this way they're encouraging their friends to hop on the live. I'm like, tag your friends, get them in on this. They want to get $20 Coochie. And then once we hit 20 shoppers, 1 lucky shopper is going to win a toy. And then you can use a toy from the sale page, something that doesn't cost you a lot of money, but it's worth it to encourage, 20 shoppers to give away a free toy to them. I like to do payments are due within 24 hours. So I keep my events short and sweet, right? I don't let these run on for a week. I want to kind of start focusing on the next thing. So I typically do my events on Wednesdays or Thursdays. And then if payments are due by Friday at 10 a.m. So sometimes it's a little bit more than 24 hours. If my event's Wednesday, I'll say orders are due by Thursday night, payments are due by Friday at 10 a.m. If it's on Thursday, then I will give them until Friday at midnight. So I try to always capitalize on a payday. So my events always tend to be towards the end of the week so that people always have Friday morning when they get paid to make their payments. You can ask them when they order whether they prefer Venmo, PayPal, PayPal or a Square invoice, and you can customize that based on whatever payment you can make, okay? So that's just one way. That's just one way that you can do it. If you like to do all Square, all PayPal, you have control over that. So last time I did a $20 Make a Holler deal, I actually changed it up a little bit. And at the end, I did $20 off deals. So I actually picked 3 toys and I did one of the CBD products and they were able to take $20 off of that item. So you can switch it up a little bit and have some fun other deals going on. I also did Body Goose, buy one, get a second one for $20. So you can have some flexibility with it, but it's just a way to kind of get people excited to shop, and it's something different than just saying, you know, here's my website, just shop. You know what I mean? So it entices them to do it. Anything to add on that, Jen?
Don't get hung up on your giveaways. Don't feel like you have to have everything all figured out. My favorite thing to give away are pleasure packs. And I go through and I go to the dollar store and I pick up these little bags here from the dollar store, and whatever foil packs I have handy, whatever coupons I have handy, whatever, they go in my pleasure pack and that's what they get. So if you're putting this together and you're like, oh, I don't have foil pack, don't stress. Just start and you'll figure it out along the way.
And it never has to be a free gift. They can all be extra things. So 2 items is 10% off non-sale items. 4 items could be 20% off lingerie. 6 items could be half price shipping. So you can do everything where it doesn't require you to have any inventory. You don't have to have this stuff in stock. You can use your demo items for the things that you're showing, and then you place an order after everybody pays. So no stock is required to do these events, okay? All right, second event, we're going to keep it moving. We have a lot to cover, is an event that we call Fast Fingers with a Twist, okay? Now, there's a video on this in Destination Success with a lot more detail, so feel free to go there and take a look at it. For this virtual event, we typically like to do about 20 items, give or take. Same concept, so you're going to show an item, quick demo, and then you're going to give it a number. But this time it's going to be limited quantities, hence why they need to have fast fingers. All right, ladies, I got Coochie and Love Story, everyone's favorite Rash-Free Shave Cream. You're going to comment 79 to claim this item, but it is only available for the first 4 ladies. So if you usually pay $22 for this, I'm going to give it to you for $20 tonight, but only for the first few ladies who's got fast fingers tonight, okay? So discount, very minimal. You're not giving 50% off. You're not doing buy one, get one for $1 deals. You take $1 or $2 off. Some of the higher price items, you might want to do $5 off, you know, maybe the CBD products. You could do maybe $10 off a main attraction or a higher end toy, but you're not discounting a ton, but you are discounting a little bit, and you're limiting the quantity, okay? This way it's creating that urgency, and everybody's like, crap, there's only 4. I got to comment now. It doesn't give people time to like, oh, well, I'll think about it. Maybe I'll comment later. They're going to comment now. So you're going to do that. And you want to do a variety of products and a variety of price points for that. So couple Bath and Beauty, couple foreplay, maybe a little bit of the Onyx stuff. And then definitely incorporate some toys in that as well. I always like to do toys that maybe I don't always show at my party. So it seems like something new and fresh for my clients. And then here's where the twist comes in at. So it's Fast Fingers with a Twist. Every 2 items that somebody claims unlocks a heart. So I use the same backdrop that I have now, and you can see there's like still tape on these, and I tape all of these hearts behind me. Now the computer is usually closer so they can see all the numbers, and each one has a number. I think there's 50 total, okay? And they're all hanging behind me. Every time they clean 2 items, and I use the Onyx. This is a little bit different. You have a helper there because so-and-so cleaned her second item, she can pick a heart, and then you can like give her a shout out. And so sometimes that definitely helps. But even if you don't have a helper, that is fine too. You just tell them, hey guys, after you claim 2 items, go ahead and say unlock heart number, and then they pick a number, and then they'll say 25. All right, Shannon wants number 25. Let's see what deal you unlock, Shannon. Oh, you get 25% off any toy over $99 that's not already on sale. Okay, so every heart has a different deal. Now there's a lot of duplicates. So there's 50 hearts, and there's probably only about 5 or 6 different deals. So a lot of them have duplicate deals. 15% off any toy under $99 that's not already on sale. I'm going to just show you a few of these. Free buzzing item with 5 claimed items. Now see what this does? They get a heart for every 2 items, okay? So if they claim 2 items, they get a heart. They claim another 2, they get a second heart. They pick another number. So ideally, you don't want to do even numbers for this. You want to encourage 1 more item. All right. So if they did 2, they did 4. Well, go ahead and get 1 more item, and now you get to use this bonus. All right. And some of them are half price shipping with 3 claimed items. So they only needed 2 claimed items to get the heart, but to get the deal, they're going to need to go ahead and claim another item and get that half price shipping. okay? Or free travel gift, 30% off all lingerie. There's a whole bunch of free mystery prize with 3 claimed items. This is fun, good way to unload anything that you have in inventory that you want to get rid of. So these are really fun. People have FOMO. So once they see people unlocking hearts and you're shouting them out and you're like, Shannon, you're so awesome. You got 25, especially once they start to get more and you're like, ooh, Shannon picked 3 hearts. You other ladies better step your game up. It really creates FOMO for other people wanting to pick hearts and unlock deals, okay? And if they unlock multiple, they can use multiple or pick and choose which deals they want to use. All right. I also do, if all hearts are claimed, then we'll do a free toy giveaway, all right, to encourage, more shopping. You can also do it on a smaller scale. So you can say once the party sales reach $800, I'll give away, a free mild item from our new product line or something along those lines. So you have a lot of flexibility. Don't think that you have to, have to do it like on a large scale. You can really scale this back and make it for you. All right, sorry, just muting people. Again, 24 hours to pay. I try to do my events Wednesday, Thursday. This way, they know that things are quick and easy. I do also do a post the next day for all of my unclaimed items. So I will actually put this backdrop on the table that I have here, and I'll set up all the items. I'll take a quick picture, and then I'll list them and say, hey guys, 7 items weren't claimed. Fast fingers, who wants these? Because you're going to have people that didn't watch the live and don't feel like going back and watching the replay. It's just the way that it is. So the next day, doing that little post about it, I will typically sell the rest of the items just in that post. All right. So that's just another way to keep something going. Anything to add on that, Jen?
I do mine a little differently. I do the same exact concept of fast fingers with the numbers and the items. I have them unlock discounts on non-sale items as they purchase. So I don't have numbers behind me. When they purchase 2 items, they get 10% off anything additional they want that wasn't in the fast finger. So I give them a link to the flip book and they go through and they pick something on their wish list. When they purchase 5 items, they unlock 25% off anything from the catalog. So for me, it's just easier to keep track. I get easily confused. So doing those discounts works well. And I also don't always have a lot of these items in inventory. So I always put up, instead of putting a picture up, I put a written post up. I have 3 of these, I have 4 of these, and I try and get the things that I want out, or things that are on the sale page, things like that. Perfect. That's the only way mine's different.
Yeah, perfect. Love it. Again, different ways to do it. You can even, you guys might come up with better ideas and then come back and share them with us, okay? So you can do it. All right. Third thing that we're going to talk about with virtual events is this, bingo, okay? So you know that Jen and I have been promoting the bingos in the Rockstars page, right? So I have a video up in the Romance Rockstars page, and Jen Bavaro has a video up in the Diamond Empire team page, okay? So there are, there's videos available with more details, but let's just touch on this quickly. It is bingo in your VIP page, all right? Let me tell you, people freaking love bingo. This was genius. This came from Jen. I actually don't take any credit for this idea. She brought it to the table and then we kind of brainstormed on it and we were like, let's just run with it and see where it goes. I think we've both done 2 so far and we have no plans to stop doing them. In addition to it just being a, fun way to make some money from your VIP group, it helps keep your clients engaged. You're giving them something fun to look forward to. We're going to talk about why that's so important later when we talk about VIP pages, but right now more than ever, people want entertainment. They want to feel a part of something. They want to just be able to kick back, have some interaction. So these bingos are the perfect thing to add into your VIP page right now. I have my prop somewhere. So it really is as easy as it sounds. It's just virtual bingo. So we picked up these bingo cards on Amazon. We encourage you to do 3 different colors. And if you're smarter than me, don't pick 2 colors that look similar, like they're red and orange. So I know they've like purple and green. I don't even have a red one handy, but there's 3 different ones. And each one is a different round. So you're going to go on your VIP page. You're going to announce the date and time beforehand. You're going to promote it a few days in advance. And you're going to go ahead and do virtual bingo. 3 rounds. First round, regular bingo. Second round, we did BOGO. So you had to get all B's, all G's, or all O's. And the third round, you had to do 4 corners. Okay. And the winners get free prizes. So gambling laws mean you cannot sell bingo tickets. Okay, so we'll talk about how people earn tickets in a minute. But this is a free event that you're doing for your clients, so you can't ever sell these. But round one winner gets all three winners get a little pleasure pack, as Jen described, and they can have anything in there. It could be 1 ounce, it could be a foil pack, it could be something you got from the grab bags. And then they get 20% off anything else they want to add to their free gifts. Okay. And again, you can change this up, and Jen and I do it a little bit different, but so 3 different rounds, each round gets one of these little prizes and unlocks 20% off their order. You should also do at least 2 random prizes. And this way you're encouraging people to get on, even if they don't have bingo cards for that event. So you're like, hey guys, you don't have bingo cards, who cares? Jump on, have some fun with us. And I'm going to be giving away some random prizes just for being on the live. And then once you're live, I stole this from Jen too. You close your eyes and you tell everybody, comment your favorite color, comment your favorite Pure Romance product, comment your favorite holiday, whatever you want. And then you close your eyes, you point to the screen, you're like, woohoo, that's our winner. Catherine, you just won a free travel pack, and it could be any foil that you have. And you unlock 20% off your order too. Okay. So far, I think every single person that has won a random prize from me has placed an order. So now I don't have to pay to ship their free prize out. They're paying shipping with their order. And it got me a sale. Same thing with my bingo winners. I mean, to show you an example, the person who won the first random prize in my first bingo event ordered a set of the Euphoria pajamas with her discount. Talk about a really nice add-on sale, right? So these are just ways that you are encouraging sales within your bingo event. The other thing is during your bingo, so when you're, in between rounds, you can mention bookings, you can mention any kid sales going on, you can hold up the current catalog and be like, hey, who has seen this current catalog? If not, drop the word catalog below and I'll get a virtual one to you after the bingo. And this gives you a reason to message those people with our flipbook link, remind them of anything else that's going on as far as booking bonuses. And then have bonus bingo buys at the end of your bingo. So tell people, stay tuned. I've got something special coming at the end. Even if you didn't win bingo rounds, everyone's a winner at the end. Stay tuned. And then you can offer anything you really want at the end. So I've done 2 different things so far. Jen's done some different things. My first bingo event, I offered 15% off for everybody in the VIP group. So I was like, just for logging on to our bingo and participating, being a VIP, 24 hours, you can take 15% off your order. I think I got like $1,200 in sales from that. Okay. Second bingo that I did, I actually launched bingo bags, which are mystery bags that we're going to talk about in another segment of here, but just as an example of something that you can do. I just went ahead and offered bingo bags, and I think I sold 12 of them. They were $69 each plus add-on. So if they bought a bingo bag, they got 10% off anything they wanted to add. Plus, all shoppers from the bingo event get bingo cards into the next bingo event. Trust me, by having them log on and watch your bingo live, it creates FOMO. Everyone's commenting, how do I get bingo cards? Where did you get the bingo cards from? So now you're saying, hey guys, you want to play the next round? All shoppers for the next 24 hours get a bingo card into our next event. So sometimes people are just ordering a bottle of Coochie, which is fine because they want 1 card into the event. And then I did, if you got a grab bag, you got 3 bingo cards into the next event. You can also do anybody that books an online party for the next 2 weeks gets 3 bingo cards into the next event. So you can now use these bingo cards as incentives for things going forward. Now, whenever I'm running specials in my VIP group, I don't really have to do a lot of giveaways. I'll just say I'll be giving away 2 free bingo cards with all orders today. Or if I'm running a giveaway, instead of giving away a prize, hey ladies, after we've got 50 comments on this post, 2 lucky winners are going to win bingo cards into our next event. So it saves me a ton of money of not having to really give out prizes or bonuses for things. I'm now using the bingo cards for the next event. All right. Back of the bingo card actually has an Avery label printed with, is that clear enough, Jen? Can you see that?
Yeah.
I will take a picture. Okay. So it just has the date and time of the next bingo event. They must be on live to win fun prizes and bonuses, and has a link to my VIP group. Okay. And you can give these out at your parties. So you can use this as an incentive for everybody at the party to shop, come into the shopping room and see me. You'll earn a bingo card for our next virtual bingo event. Outside orders, do bingo bonus days, all outside orders today, get a bingo card in their order. Even to entice website orders, which we're going to talk about later, you can mail them this separately, even though you're not mailing their order, they can earn bingo cards for that. So it just really is a great way to kind of promote your event throughout. I think, and then, so the supplies are really simple. So Jen and I picked these up from Five Below. So if you're like, where do you get the bingo supplies? $5. That's all it costs. Okay.
And the bingo boards are like $4.99 or something. They're not a lot. And I think you get 5,000 in a pack. Like, it's stupidly cheap. This is not a $50 investment.
Nope. And you can go in on it. So we're going to talk about a buddy system at the end. This is a great thing that you can go in on with somebody, either local or with somebody that, you can split the shipment and, give them half the supplies. Jen and I also do a dry erase board behind us during the bingo, and then you write the numbers on here so that if people aren't tuning in with audio, they can still participate. And then we type the numbers in the comments as well. That way as well. So this way we can keep the who just joined us, but yourself.
Got it.
You got it. Thanks.
Got it.
All right. So before I go over some quick tips for virtual events in general, Jen, do you want to add anything specifically for bingo?
So with all these online events, and especially with things like bingo, you ever go to Panera and you order a sandwich or something and they're like, okay, and what do you want to drink? And would you like a cookie for $1? And do you have a Panera card? And like 19 questions later, you're like, I just want a damn sandwich. You want to take the same concept when you're doing these events. You give them opportunities after opportunity to add things to their cart. Oh, you have an additional 10% off. What else would you like? And that's the way you boost your sales for these.
Yeah.
In the beginning with my bingo events, I did not do tangible prizes. I did lots of coupons and I did bucks. So if I didn't have a lot of foil packs hanging around, or I didn't have small giveaways that I wanted to give up, I had a lot of high-end toys that I did not want to give away as my prizes. Everybody who won, they won dollars, Pure Romance dollars. If they don't cash in their dollars, it doesn't cost me anything. If they do cash in their dollars, that's wonderful, because I'm still making a commission on whatever it is that they're picking up. So everybody who won got $10, $20, $30 Pure Romance dollars to shop with me that I just sent them over Messenger. So I didn't even have to put a stamp on anything in the beginning. Just start somewhere.
Yeah, agreed. So some quick tips for all 3 virtual events that we just covered. You only need to promote it a few days in advance. There's been times I've woken up on a Monday to 2 cancellations and I'm like, whoa, guess who's doing $20 Make a Holler on Wednesday night? So don't think that you have to have these planned out with super amount of notice. I like to change my cover photo in my VIP group to have the details of the events. Okay, so some people might miss posts, but they'll see the cover page if they go into the VIP group. So they'll be like, $20 Make a Holler Thursday, date and time, live in this group. Get excited, $20 deals coming your way. Something like that. Same thing with the bingo. You can use canva.com to create those. It's a free website, and it's just a super professional, classy image that you're able to do, and you can Google images, super easy. You can post your event on your main page to drive interaction and traffic to your VIP group. So, hey guys, who loves bingo? We're going to be playing free virtual bingo in our VIP group on Wednesday night. Comment me below to get in there, or something like that. So you can do a quick little post on your main page to drive people in there. You can send an email out to all your clients. Hey guys, we're doing a really fun event on Thursday night. Here's the link. Make sure you're in here. Let me know if you have any questions. You can use Instagram to promote it. Make sure you do 1 or 2 teaser posts in your VIP group leading up to the event too, to let people know about it. You can even do a picture of you holding Tucci, like, who wants to get this on sale? Join me Wednesday night. They love pictures of actual people, not just posts with no pictures. Try to only do 1 virtual event a month, okay? You might be able to squeeze in 2 if you're doing one on like the very beginning, one at the very end, but it's not something you want to do once a week, because it kind of takes away the excitement from it, right? They're like, oh, I can skip this one. She'll have another one next week. So you want to kind of create that urgency for them to want to jump on, because they don't necessarily know when the next one is, which is why even during my bingo events, I do not tell them when the next bingo event is. They don't know until they earn cards and it's on the back, or until a couple days before and I start promoting it, because I don't want people to be like, oh, I'm not available that day, so I'm not going to shop to get bingo cards. You know what I mean? Or I'll just catch the next one. So I kind of create a little bit of that foreplay and anticipation by, I don't even announce the dates of my future events. So it just, again, these events are a great way to make money from home. You don't have to leave your house. If you're doing like the backdrop and stuff like this, you don't even have to wear pants. Like, super easy, okay? Just don't stand up to get anything you forgot. And it just keeps your VIP fun and keeps people excited and engaged and gives them a reason to want to come and be a part of it, okay? And we're going to talk about why that's so important later, but these are the types of things that, successful VIP groups are doing to keep them successful. All right. So let's move on. So that was virtual events. And now we're going to move on to additional ways that you can still make money online. And let's talk about product spotlights for a minute. Okay. I know there's some posts in Destination Success group regarding this as well. I think Jana Buchlich just shared some really great images and tips on this, but this is going to be something where maybe you could do this weekly. You could do like a naughty nooner every Wednesday, and you're going to spotlight a different product. Okay. We definitely encourage you to try to do this live. I think you'll get more interaction that way, and it helps people feel a little bit more connected to you when it's a video versus a post. But at the very least, you could just do a post, and you're going to just give more information about the product, and not just the catalog description, but create that experience for them and how it could be helpful. Great example right now would be Revive, right? The entire country is washing their hands a million times more than they already were, which is a whole nother issue. But that is a really great product that helps when people start to have dry skin. And so you can, without saying like, oh, we're in this pandemic and I'm sorry, mine's over there. You need this. Don't mention that. Hey guys, does anybody wash their hands a ton of times a day? That's how you have to introduce it, okay? And that's it. And then, hey, I've got a product that's really going to help your skin if it's starting to feel a little extra dry because of all the extra hand washing. Great for teachers and daycare workers and nurses and anyone that works in the medical field, because they typically wash their hands more often as well. I like to switch it up too. So I did my product spotlight last time was a meme of a girl with her legs crossed like 14 times. And it was like, it's all fun and games until you need to sneeze and you look like this, right? So implying that you pee a little bit every time you sneeze, cough, or laugh once you start to get a little bit older. So it was a funny meme, and was like, hey guys, who can relate? Please tell me I'm not the only one. So now it's encouraging interaction. And then it also included the link directly to that product on my website. Okay. So, and to exercise her. And I think I sold 5 of them. I didn't put it on sale. I didn't do anything crazy with it. I'm literally just educating the people in my VIP group about products that most of them probably don't even know about, because it's not even something I show at my parties. And it's helping them relate to it in a funny way where more people are like, oh crap, that was me. I was on the trampoline yesterday. I had an accident. Maybe I should get that product. So, and you have the option, if you want to do a sale on it, sometimes you absolutely can. You can go, okay, everyone who takes advantage of today's spotlight special can get, $3 off. So keep it simple, but don't feel the need to discount it. The products are worth full price. So you can just do a product spotlight to it without having to discount it. And I like the idea of just putting it right to your website, so you don't even have to touch anything. All right. We'll talk about website orders in a minute, but you can keep these products spotlights super simple and still make some money. Right, Jen? Any tips on that one?
I sit down at the beginning of the month and I just figure out my 4 or 5, depending on how the month is set up, my 4 or 5 products that I'm spotlighting that month. And I try to make it relevant to what's going on, like the Revive or the Healy is a perfect example. You can always swap it out if something like this happens. But this time of year, the Cocoa Glow is great because people are feeling like they're, anxious for the sun and a little bit of color, but they don't necessarily have it yet. There's a million things. I sit down with the catalog. I pick 5 products. I do not discount my product spotlights. I do exactly like Beth does. I put my website link in there and I make money while I sleep. You can also pre-schedule these posts in your Facebook groups too. So this is something you can do when you have your power hour and you're sitting down and you're doing your pure romance work. You're like, you know what? I'm going to do my 5 or 4 spotlight products at the beginning of the month. And now I know I've got that taken care of, and check that off of your list. And when it posts, the link at the bottom, people click, they shop, you're good to go.
And you can coordinate these with National Bubble Bath Day. And, there's there's a million different things you can Google. And so you can coordinate them with that. I'll tell you what, without, again, mentioning anything that's going on, sunless tanners are really important when tanning salons are closed, okay? So I know there's some people that are going through withdrawal right now. Without mentioning too many details, this would be a great time to promote products like that people really need, okay? So when there's snowstorms, make sure you're talking about Burning Desire and the Heart Massager and the Heart Throb and, during the winter months. So just try to make the products relevant to what's going on, and I think it'll make a difference. Again, make money while you sleep. Number 5, Jen's going to talk quickly about pay your age, another fun thing you can do in your VIP group.
So this is something that happened by accident a few years ago. Remember when Build-A-Bear had the Pay Your Age Day, and it ended up being a total cluster because they had lines, they ran out of product, all of that. So a bunch of us jumped on that and we did something very similar in our VIP group. So we did a Pay Your Age Day. Now this is a little tricky because you want to make sure that if you are picking an item that's on the sale page, you want to make sure that you're actually going to be able to fulfill those orders. Because if you sell 40 items that are currently on clearance on the sale page and it sells out before you can get your hands on those items, you're in a bit of a situation. So the ideal thing to do would be to have stuff in stock already and do the pay your age for things you have in stock. If you don't have them in stock, just be careful. Ask around, ask your upline, hey, is this being discontinued? Just kind of feel around a little bit. But it's a great way. What I did, let's use, I don't know, the Illusion as an example. Let's say Illusion was on sale right now for, $20. I would jump in there and I'd say, okay, this toy is on sale, and instead of being $49, you're going to pay your age. Drop your age below and I'll send you an invoice. So people drop their age, 39, 32, 28, whatever their age is, and I invoice them, PayPal, Venmo, or Square. I add tax and shipping, and I collect the money. It's that simple. It's great if you happen, and you could do limited quantities if you want. You can do unlimited quantities, however it works. The one time I did it was, as I said, it was a fluke. It was in July, and I was actually sitting out by my pool, just like sending invoices from my pool. I'm like, life doesn't get any better than this. And you don't always make a huge profit on every one. You might make $3 on one, but then there's going to be somebody who's 50 years old and you're going to make great money on her. So
Yep.
It's a curve.
Retail sales, again, something fun. You might get some new clients because people are going to be tagging their friends like, how fun is this? You know what I mean? Like, it's the exposure you're going to get from it. So that's another fun thing that you can.
And then the follow-up questions are always, so they buy the Illusion or the toy, whatever you want to say. The follow-up questions are always, do you have cleaner at home? Not, do you want to buy a cleaner? Do you have cleaner left at home? And if they say yes, then okay, they have cleaner. You have enough? Yeah, okay, fine. If they say no, it's, do you want a small one or a large one? So you've already added that to your sale. And do you need a toy tote to go with it? Do you want a pink one or a silver one? So, the idea is that you get that sale, but then you add those other two items to it to boost your retail.
And you could do something simple like this. This is my famous thing. Anytime anyone buys anything from me, oh my God, awesome, perfect day for this. You just unlock 10% off anything you want to add on to this order. What else can we get you? And I'll say, are you running low on anything? And so this way that helps me add some profit to it. So just another fun thing that you can do. Number 6, mystery grab bags. All right. Holy cow, do people love mysteries. All right. Keep it simple is my advice. I've done ones where it's like 7 different price points, mild, wild, couple, single, and then my head wants to explode. Jamie will tell you, I've called her many times, like, I'm never doing grab bags again. And then I got smart and was like, oh, I'm going to keep it simple. And I do 1 price point. I allow them to put M or W sometimes if they want to request mild or wild. But honestly, the last few times I haven't even done that. I'm like, it could be any combination of bath, beauty, skincare, foreplay, bondage, toys. It's a mystery, complete mystery. And it doesn't stop them. They don't care. They still buy it. They love grab bags, okay? So you can be super simple about it with your delivery. So I think theming your grab bags is super fun. So you could do boo bags. You could do birthday bags. You could do Santa sacks. You could do get lucky bags. Unicorn bags. So they have like the poly ones. These are from Amazon, dirt cheap. I think it's like $12 for 100 of them. I got these for like 50 cents on Amazon. These are actually drawstring bags. I have these in the boo bag version too. And then you set the price point. So the last set that I did, I posted all these details in the Rockstars page. Mine were $69 plus tax and shipping. And it was guaranteed to have $100 or more in product and value. Okay. I ended up putting an Enchanted and a Firm Believer in there. And my profit was somewhere around $37 each bag. All right. So they were both items that were on sale. I shop on sale days. So I got an extra 15% off. You can switch that up as needed. If people bought 2 bags, then their second bag was just other mild items that I got on in 6 packs. So a heart massager, the trio perfume sets, I opened those up and did 3 individual gifts there, which came out to be $11 my cost per item, but it's a $29 retail to them. So super easy way to make this profitable. I want to note that for anything that you're doing, you never want to price things where you'll lose money. Some items you might only make $1 or $2, like Jen said. Some you'll make $5, $7. Some, do it right, you'll make $37. Never price things where you're going to lose money. So don't be like $29 bag, guaranteed to have $200 in items. You know what I mean? So if you're not good with this stuff, search your team page and find examples from people that have put them up, or get with your leader and have her help you with the pricing of it. Okay. So give updates. So if you're saying there's only 12 bags available, so you want to create that urgency that it's not unlimited. And then a couple hours later, you can show an image. If you had the 12 bags on there, you can just put X's through 4 of them. Ladies, 4 bags are claimed. Who else wants the additional bags? And it kind of creates FOMO. And if people aren't buying the bags, then freaking lie, right? Draw some X's and be like, Sarah, Michelle, and Clara already got these 3 bags. Who else wants to get them before they're gone, right? Fake it till you'll make it. I'm okay with that. Now, obviously, don't tag fake people. Like, be smart about it. But it's just, you want to create that FOMO to make people think that they're running out. Okay. I also like to do a special that once all 12 bags are claimed within 24 hours, one lucky bag will have a bonus item in it, or, I'll throw a free mini buzzing item in somebody's bag, and, grab bag toy or fan favorite. So again, you want to set that goal for people so that sometimes I'll be like, there's only 3 bags left. Who wants to grab a second bag so that they can all be claimed and someone will get a bonus or something like that. Jack, anything to add?
I love putting this on my main page. This is something that I love to do on my main profile because people get excited over the mystery of things. Nobody is jumping in and, declaring on my main page what item they want to buy. Like, they just throw up a number. I want bag number 4. I want bag number 3. And it just creates that excitement. So this is something that is easily done on your main page also. And you don't have to have this inventory in stock. I can't tell you how many times I have taken bags from the dollar store, the cute little ones that are themed, and I've stuffed them with like cookie cutters and tissue paper and like anything exactly. I just put whatever you have in it and you prop it up on the table and you take a picture of it. And then you order based on what you're selling.
Yes, agreed. You could throw demo items in there, like they don't know, okay? And then you fill it later.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, I've done that too. All right. Moving on to number 7, which is product testers. Okay. This is something that you can pretty much do anytime, but works best right after product launches. And if you haven't done it yet for this product launch, there's not a timeline. It could be a week or 2 after the product launch and they're still considered new. So there's 2 main ways to do this, predominantly a la carte, where you're just offering a discount for any items people want individually, and you can do something like 10% off 2 or more items, 15% off 4 or more items, 20% off 6 or more items. Show them all the items and let them pick and choose which ones they want. I personally do packages. I've tried both. That's what works for me. Everyone has their way. For my packages, I typically offer 3 different options for them. They have a general description of what's in each package, but they don't know the exact item. So I'll say G-spot toy and a bath item, or you guys saw my last ones. I had the vacation mode, which was just a mild option. So I always try to offer at least one mild only option. My second package was doesn't this suck package, and I said it comes with a sucking toy, and that was a new flavored existing bath beauty item, which was the bosom buddy. And then my third package was isolation paradise, and that was one of everything in the new collection. I priced them at 15% off, 25% off, and then 40% off. Again, I'm at a 50% buying discount, and I'm going to be buying the products while they have the intro pricing. So keep those kind of things, in the back of your mind. You can discount less. People don't really care what the discount is. They just want, a little bit of money off, and they're happy. You're basically offering a discount in exchange for their reviews. People want to give their feedback. They want to feel a part of something. And as a consultant, I genuinely want their feedback. Right. There's only so many hours in a day for us to product test everything that comes out. So this is a great way. So when I'm at my parties and someone goes, well, what do people think about this one? I don't want to bullshit people. That's not, I'm in this for the long term. So I don't want a quick sale. I want to be able to say, I had 10 product testers for that item, and all 10 told me they loved it. Or 9 out of 10 of my product testers gave this 2 thumbs up. Okay. So it's nice to be able to use real reviews and someone say, oh, they love the shape of this. They love the flavor of this. So that the reviews really do matter. I like to do teaser posts about the new product. So the image that said new products coming March 16th, I put up last week. Then a couple days before the launch, I was like, all right, product tester signups. Who wants to get first dibs on trying the new stuff at a nice discount in exchange for a review? Comment me below. This way I already had a list of people to contact when I was ready. I didn't even have any of my product tester stuff set up, but I already had a list of people to contact when I was ready. Then I did one on my main page too, just kind of teasing them and letting them know I was going to launch product testers in my VIP group. And then I went and private messaged them. So I don't just slap the product tester packages in my VIP group. They have to comment to get the details, and I private message them and I give them the lowdown. I keep a really simple message and I say, which packages are you treating yourself to? And then I send them the image with all 3 packages on there. And then that's it. Then I let them know that they can pay. I also let them unlock 10% off anything they want to add on. I just had someone add on a Flirt perfume. And then 1 to 2 weeks after they have their products, you're going to send a quick questionnaire. You could be super fancy and do like a Google Forms questionnaire, or you could be super simple like me and I just send them a private message with 3 questions. Please rate the products 1 to 10. How likely are you to recommend Pure Romance products to your friends? To me, that's a recruiting question, because if they're like 10, I'm like, great. Do you want to make money doing it instead of just helping me make money? And then I say, are you interested in hosting a party to get these products, to get additional products for free? So super simple, 3 products, 3 questions on there. And then I also ask them, so when they write back with the reviews, I then request that they post that review in the VIP page, okay? Clients want to hear from other people, women in general, right? We are influenced easily when other people are telling us it's great, not just the person selling the product. So I always ask my product testers after the review, hey, can you go ahead and post this review in the VIP page for me? I'd really appreciate it. Go ahead and snap a cute selfie of you with the product too. Obviously the mild stuff. And then if it's a wild one, I just don't ask them to post a picture, but I do still ask for the review. And anytime it's mild stuff, like when I did Dirty French, if it's a new scent, I also ask them to post it on their main page and tag me. And I've gotten a lot of additional sales from their friends from them doing that. So Dirty French, I think I got 5 additional sales from people who weren't even in my VIP group, just from people going on their page and talking about their new favorite perfume and tagging me. So that's also something that you can do with your product testers. Jen, anything to add on that?
Don't be afraid to do product testers, as Beth said, throughout the year too. I love when I'm engaging my customers in my VIP group, I ask them, I'm looking to add a piece of lingerie to my demo. Here are, the 4 that I'm thinking of, A, B, C, and D, and I put up the pictures of the 4. Would anybody be interested in trying these in a few different sizes so that I can give feedback? You're only one size. You can't try everything in every size. So that's a great way to sell lingerie. You have, I'll try the extra large, I'll try the small, I'll try the medium, whatever. So don't feel like it has to be wrapped right around a new product launch for you to do that. If you're looking to add product to your demo, throw out a product tester post.
I did Dirty French 5 months after we launched it. Okay, 5 months is when I was like, oh, new product. Who wants to test it out? They don't know. Who cares? The shapewear is another good thing that you can do with Jen's idea too, with like, hey, we just got some new shapewear in, and get them to do some product testing on that. So all right, 8, Jen and I are on the same page with this. So typically after new products launch, her and I, both offer product tester options within 1 week of the launch to take advantage of that introductory pricing discount that corporate gives us. And then we set up a new product online party about 2 weeks afterwards. Okay. You want to make sure that your testers had time to get and use their products before you set up that new online party. Okay. We only give a few days notice in our VIP group, but we're like, hey guys, who wants to see these new products live in action? And then like wink face, like I won't actually be using it. Like, have fun with it. And
you
then
don't, I do.
Well, these
I'm just kidding.
Totally kidding. So then you set up, you can either create an event in your VIP group. I just go live in my VIP group. I don't create a separate event. Jen, do you create an event or no?
I have in the past, yeah.
You can do it either way. I think I have.
There's no rhyme or reason.
So yeah. And then what you do is you're going to, 1, message your testers. After you communicate with them a little bit, they tell you they love the products, their favorite product. You're going to give them the date and time of your new product online party and say, I need your help. Women love helping women, right? I need you to hop on this live with me and help me hype up the products you love from these new product launches, okay? And that's going to help your sales tremendously. Trust us on this one, okay? So make sure your testers are ready to go to help out. You're going to go live. You're going to show off just the new products. Now, I'm not going to lie with the new G-Spot product. I'm going to also have GPS in my hand. So I'm going to show off OMG and we're like, woohoo, this is a great product that you are going to want to pair with this, okay? So you can throw in a couple of the old products that are nice add-ons. You might at the end just throw up a toy tote and the toy cleaner, be like, don't forget, you need this with everything, every toy that you're getting tonight. But for the most part, you're not doing a full demo that you would do at a party. You're just going to showcase the new products. I like to either do bundles. So when we came out with collections, I more so did bundles. So like the all four purple toys, Enchanted Illusion, Charmed, and the other one, they could get all four of those for one set price. But now that we don't really do collections, I'm going to just do 10% off all new products for 24 hours is what I plan to do. And then if they claim 3+ items, they get half price shipping and 15% off anything else in the catalog that they want to add on. So they're the specials that I'm going to be adding to my online party. And the next day is a little bit different. So I do the live, let's just say Wednesday night. That's when I plan on doing mine. Thursday during the day, I'm going to almost do it like flash sale style. I'm going to do a post every hour with the new product. So I might do the YouTube video of the Sealed with a Kiss that I just posted in the Romance Rockstars page. It's also available, I think, on Instagram and YouTube. I'll put that up and be like, hey guys, we've got, 5 of these left at 10% off. Comment below to claim it, okay? And then I'll do it with the new, I'll probably put all 4 bath items together and say, here's a price, you can get each one of these for $20 each, or all 4 for this. So try to keep it consistent with whatever sales you ran. So if you're doing 10% off, I'll offer them at the 10% off. And then I might offer a bigger discount if they get all 4 together. So, but again, capitalizing on the people who didn't catch the live the night before is they might see your post and hop on and claim a couple items that way. I'll do that throughout the day Thursday. Party closes Thursday night. All orders are to be paid for by Friday morning at 10 a.m. And you could do a post or two the next day. Hey guys, did you catch the replay of the new products last night? It really sucked, winky face. Something like that, catchy, that gets them excited to go watch the replay too. And you definitely want to capitalize on, hey guys, if you loved these new products and you want to earn them for free, comment party below and we are going to get you set up with an online party. You don't have to clean your house. You don't have to wear pants, and you can earn some of these new products for free. Everyone who books a party in March or April, whenever you're doing it, is actually going to get a free mild item from the new products just for hosting a party with me, within the next 14 days or, whatever time limit you want. And Bosom Buddy is a perfect hostess gift. And that's their hostess gift, okay? So they're going to get a hostess gift when their sales reach 250. Now it's going to be Bosom Buddy because you're just offering them something from the new product line. But you want to say that in your live. That's when you have their attention the most. So just comment party below if you want to be an online party hostess and earn all these amazing products for free. And then you'll be like, and then if you want a really big discount on them, we need to talk about signing you up as a consultant girlfriend, because then you get the consultant employee discount and it is sweet, trust me. So Jen, anything to add that you do differently with your new product online parties, or any tips with that?
I do my each individual item at a discounted price. So each of the new items gets a sale price just for that online party. And then anything that they want to add on other than that, I do at regular full retail. So the only things they don't get like a 10% off their entire purchase. They get a decent discount on just the new products. And don't
too. And write it down beforehand. That's my tip on that, because I kept forgetting what discount I was giving because it wasn't across the board, but I printed out that new product set and then you write whatever sale price you're giving for each product on there. Is how I did it the last time.
The only for any of these online events or parties or incentives or whatever, the only real homework you need to figure out is to sit down at your calendar, figure out the day you're doing it, back up a couple days, make sure you're hitting your online audience at least once a day with something building up to that event, and write yourself an outline of what you're going to do that night. What products are you going to do, and what is the price point, and what other specials you're doing. That it sounds like a lot, but it really isn't. That's really the only thing you have to do, and then you follow up with your customers after that.
Yep. So thank you for mentioning that. I want to show you how scatterbrained I really am. So I have a script written up for every virtual event that I do, and this way, and I reuse it. So this is like one of those little, I don't know, picture frame type things, like the little sign holders that you can actually get a picture frame from the dollar store and use this. and I just write it down on a piece of paper, everything I want to say, so I don't forget anything, because I usually will. It just says, welcome, thank you, maybe some freebies and bonuses, even if you're not playing bingo. Drop a heart if you're excited. Literally everything that I'm going to say. And then I just reuse these every single event. So you don't have to recreate the wheel every time. You don't even have to recreate it the first time. I will post my scripts for you. Now, I change them up sometimes. You'll see some things crossed out. I change my specials, but you can use this just as a foundation for what you're going to say. And then I just flip it. I have one for everything that I do, online ELOs, the event that Jen and I do, the kit giveaway, they're all on here. And I just flip through, it's taped at the top, and bam, easy to go, so that I'm not scrambling trying to think of things.
Mhm.
You do change up your incentives a lot. I write my incentives out on index cards, and I have it in front of me during the live too. So I like, hey guys, some fun bonuses. They don't care that you're reading from an index card. It actually makes you human.
Mhm.
So don't be afraid of like knowing everything. Have it written down. I have all my notes for this Zoom written down because I forget things so much.
And the lives are great because if you do have your demo, I mean, you can read from the back of the bottle or the back of the box. You're like, oh my God, you guys, this has 7 speeds and it has this, this, and this. Like lives seem to be intimidating to people because it's something new, but it's actually a lot more forgiving than when you're standing up in front of a room full of people. You'd be surprised how easy it is to kind of start talking about things and engaging with them. And the more you do it, the more comfortable you'll get.
It's true. And remember, you got to get uncomfortable to get comfortable. Chris Chickenelli. All right, let's move into number 9, which is website orders. Okay. This is going to be really critical, especially if you're new. This is the easiest way to make money as a consultant because you don't have to really do much work. All right. So everyone that's a consultant gets their own personal website through Pure Romance. Okay. You can go onto the COO and get your actual link. That is your personal website. It's most often pureromance.com/your name. Okay. And what you can do is direct people directly to your website. They can go on, they can shop, they pay. Corporate office actually processes the payment, processes the order, and ships it direct to your clients. And then you get paid commission off of it. Now, the commissions are a little bit different than your regular discount through COO. So for orders under $39.99 and below are 30%. And then over 40, Jen, help me out here.
40%.
And so you take a little bit of a hit on commission if you're at a 50% discount right now. It is worth its weight in gold to not have to touch the order, okay?
Mhm.
It does all of the work for it. Website orders are paid out weekly. So if you get a couple website orders this week, they get processed on the following Monday. And if you have direct deposit, you'll see it in your account Wednesday of the next week, okay? So super nice to make a sale and get paid pretty fast on it. You don't have to get paid once a month or wait for a weekly check. Corporate is actually teaming up with consultants and offering up these really awesome coupon codes. Okay. So you'll see these pop up from time to time. They'll be sent in an email to us. A lot of times your leader will try to post it in the team pages. You'll see it when you log on to COO. A lot of times they'll have it right in the news section. So use these coupon codes to your advantage. Now, do you make less money because the commission is going to be altered based on the discount that the client is getting? Yes, but you're also driving traffic to your website because women love a discount. We love to shop sales. We know that ourselves, that if someone is offering us 20% off, we are more likely to go and shop and use that coupon than if things were full price. So you're going to get sales that you wouldn't otherwise get by offering these coupon codes. So it's worth it for the minimal work. Now, you want to promote these coupon codes. So if corporate is being generous and offering us a, $20 off a $100 order, or free gift with this, or 10% off orders over 50, you don't want to just put that picture up on your page with your link. That's not promoting it. I know it seems like, oh, well, I put the information out there. People are scrolling right by that. I'm going to be honest with you. If you're doing that and you're getting 10 orders a day from it, then you have something else going on behind the scenes that I want to know about. You want to post it in your VIP page, but make it fun. Tag some people in it, right? Hey guys, who has a friend that wants to shop with this bonus coupon? Tag 3 friends below. You can even say the first 10 people to use this coupon on my website get a bingo card for our next virtual bingo, right? And then you'll just mail these to the first 10 people that place orders on your website with that coupon code. It's a great thing that you can use to follow up with your guests. So if you use the order form or a wish list, and you have 3 parties that you did early in the month, we know that not everybody buys everything on their wish list at a party, right? Ideally they do, but that's not always the case. Here's your opportunity to follow up with them and say, hey girlfriend, so nice meeting you at Jen's party last weekend. I know there were a few items you were waiting on. I've got a 20% off coupon code for my website and I thought of you right away. Here's your chance to grab those additional items on sale. Do you want the code? Don't even send them the code until they reply, right? Give them a reason to write back to you, because then you can also say, hey, did you have any questions? Maybe remind them of something that they were eyeballing. Maybe they really wanted that magic touch. They had 5 different hearts next to it. Bring that excitement back to them. I remember your eyes lighting up when we passed around that magic touch. How do you feel about getting $20 off of that today only? How easy is that message, right? How much do you think that's going to reach that person versus them just seeing a post on your page with that coupon code, right? Bring them back to the fun, bring them back to the products that they loved, make it about them. You can blast out an email to your clients with the code. So you're reaching people that don't check Facebook all the time. And then you could do something like in your VIP page, who wanted that new G-Spot toy from the video last week, but didn't want to pay full price, or from the party last week. So again, don't just give them the goods, post a teaser post like this to, find out how you can get this on sale today only. And then everybody that likes it, that's who you private message with that coupon code. All right. So build the anticipation up, do a little bit of foreplay with them, and you are more likely to get people utilizing that coupon code. Jen?
We're going to talk about building your VIP groups and being strategic about your messaging. It's really important that whether it's in your planner or whether it's just a piece of paper that you have on your desk or something you keep handy, you don't have to plan out every minute of every day, but you really should have some sort of plan of attack for how you're going to approach your social selling, because what you don't want to do is throw up all of these things that we're telling you and confuse the heck out of your customers, because a confused mind will always say no. And if you're in the middle of running product testers, or you're in the middle of doing an online party and you slap up a coupon code there to them, they're going to be like, well, wait a minute, does my coupon code apply to this and that and the other? You have to be strategic about it. Don't just pull stuff out of the air because you woke up that morning and you saw an email from corporate and you're like, sure, that looks good, and then you put it up. Because if you don't know what you're doing, they sure as hell don't know what they're doing.
Yeah.
So make sure you're strategic about it.
Dollar store and get a dollar store calendar, a printed paper calendar, and then pick out your few days that month that you're going to run a special. Write down what the special is. Boom, you're done.
And most of the coupon codes are on our on the COO, where you can download the month strategy where it goes through what you can put in each one. You can see in advance what they're doing. So if there's a coupon code that's running smack through the middle of one of your $20 make you hollers, skip that one. Or better yet, send it in private messenger to people that you know really don't participate in your online activities, or people you just met at parties, and be like, hey, and send it to them personally instead of just putting it up on your Facebook and expecting money to fall from the sky.
Agreed. All right, number 10, follow-up. There is so much money to be made in follow-up, and a lot of us probably realize we've got more time on our hands than we usually do. So this is a great time to jump into implementing some follow-up. Now, sometimes having a really organized system like Ashley Livermore, where you've got, boxes and you follow up with these people on this day, that is amazing. And if you are organized and can figure all that out, that is the way to go. But my motto is, done is better than perfect. Okay. So however you want to do it is fine. Just make sure you're doing it, because there's so much money to be made with follow-up. Okay. So your clients, anyone who has ever shopped with you, you need to follow up with them. All right. And you can keep it simple. And Jen's got some great verbiage I'm sure she'll share, but just how are you loving your new products? Again, you don't want to send them a paragraph. They're not going to read it. You want to make it 3 sentences max. Okay. Hi, how are you doing? It's great meeting you, or great seeing you again at Jen's party. How are you loving your new products? Always end with a question. Every follow-up message always needs to end with a question. You want to give them a reason to respond, okay? But 3 sentences or less. How are you loving your new products? Could be your last sentence. Or are you ready for some refills? Or, hey, I have an exclusive 10% off coupon code. Do you have any needs at the moment? Again, super simple. Don't overthink it. You don't have to be a word genius, but sending out just 5 or 10 of these a day consistently, you are going to start having outside orders rolling in. I promise you, okay? Think about past hostesses, past clients, past product testers, website shoppers. Don't leave them out. We have a report on TOO that shows us everyone that shopped our website. So make sure that you are following up with them. Maybe you see that they bought a toy. Perfect time to offer them a discount on toy cleaner, toy tote, and lube, right? Or if they got a G-Spot toy, hey, I wanted to let you know, you can grab the GPS cream that goes with that for 10% off today. Super simple. So Jen, please help me stress the importance of follow-up.
Yeah, I cannot even begin to tell you how much money I make in my follow-up messages to people. Book parties, build customer relationships. I mean, it's so, so, so important. So many of your clients are sitting on products that they don't know how to charge. They can't remember how to clean. They need a refill, but they lost your business card or they're not on Facebook. Like, we are so ingrained in our business day in and day out that we take for granted that our customers know what we know. And 9 times out of 10, they don't. So, and half of them don't remember how to reach you, or they just don't have time in their day. And if you're strategic about your follow-up and you're not bombarding them with what do you want to buy, what do you want to buy, what do you want to buy, they will thank you for checking in. If somebody says to me, if I send the message and say, hey, this is Jen, just checking in to see how you're making out, anything I can help you with today? Question mark. That's like my other favorite. Anything I can help you with today? And usually they'll message me back, no, I'm good, but thank you so much. Great to hear from you. Or no, I'm good, but thank you for asking. You're not bothering someone by asking them if there's anything you can help them with today. If you're constantly asking them to book a party, buy a product, that gets to be a bit annoying. But if you're following up with them, if they need a refill, they will tell you they need a refill. Yes. Oh my God, I'm so glad you messaged me. I'm out of Just Like Me. Once you fall in love with Just Like Me and you run out, that is a crisis. It really is. Like, my women are like, oh my God, I have no more lube. Like, it's a crisis. They'll be happy that you reached out. And don't feel like you have to eat the entire pie and you get overwhelmed, so you don't do it. Just start with 5 people. Just pick 5 people
And you can
and then go from there.
laying in bed, 8 o'clock at night, you put the kids down, you sit down with your glass of wine, shoot 5 quick messages. Like, this doesn't have to consume your entire day. It can be quick. It can be simple. Even like Jen said, if they respond like, nope, I'm good, you're now in their head though. So in a couple of weeks, when they do run out of something, you're fresh in their mind, not a past memory of 6 months ago. I've gotten messages back where they're like, oh my God, I didn't even realize that I can order outside of a party. I kept waiting for one of my friends to invite me to a party. Fail on my part because I should have been more clear. But yeah, a lot of times they don't even know that they can order outside of a party. So they thank me. Like, I've been out of Coochie for 2 weeks now. I've been going nuts. So trust me, it'll do more good than bad. I've never had anyone be like, I hate you for asking me how I love my new products. Trust me, you're not bothering anyone. And if they don't respond, that's okay too. That doesn't mean you bother them. That means they probably have kids like I do that opened up the message and didn't even tell you about it. Or, you looked at it, but then one of your kids needed their, chicken nuggets cut in half, so you put your phone down, and you know what I mean. So people are human. Don't think that because you didn't get responses that you were bothering somebody. There's a million reasons why. So just be consistent with it.
Also, one more little thing about Facebook, just the actual act of messaging them means that you are going to show up more frequently in their news feed going forward. Because anytime you touch a customer, either by reaching out to them on their main page or sending them a message, your stuff gets boosted up in their algorithms. So you're just, even if they don't respond to you, even if out of 10 messages you get 1 response, you've boosted your visibility with 10 customers.
Yeah. Okay, ladies, can I get everyone to drop a heart in the chat if you are enjoying the information so far? I know that it's hard because we don't get to hear your voices. So drop a heart if you're enjoying the information so far. We're almost done. We saved the beefy stuff for last, but next, this will be quick. 11, random sales. Okay, so again, you do not want to do these often. Our products are worth full price. But every now and then it's fun to just throw something out there for them. No notice giving. I'll wake up and I'll notice, like, maybe I don't have any other virtual stuff planned. There's no coupon codes going on, and I'll do a free shipping Friday. So all orders over $50 get free shipping Friday only, or free gift with purchases over $25, and or free travel gift with purchases over $25, free full-size gift with orders over $75. So it's a one-day sale. It's quick. It's simple. Again, it's usually like a filler sale because I don't have a lot of other things going on at the moment. I try to plan it around when I have parties scheduled, so I can just lump those orders in with parties to batch order. And it's just a little, little buffer sales that kind of just, you know, a couple extra dollars in my pocket, and people love it. I don't know what it is about free shipping, and I hate giving it, and I don't give it often, but people love free shipping or discounted shipping. You can do half price shipping Friday, free shipping Fridays, but people love free shipping sales. You can set whatever requirements you want for that. So, yeah, just that's my little throw in some random sales from time to time as fillers. And it could be like a body boost sale. It doesn't have to be like a, you know, a regular free shipping. You could just say, hey guys, I woke up today and was admiring my spackled ass thanks to my body boost. Figured I would put this on sale for everyone. Buy one, get one for $20 today only, 2 for $55, whatever you want to offer, but you can just do an individual product, random sale on that. I like to do the tan and tone, and I do a sale on body boost and Cocoa Glow together. So a tan and tone sale. All right, number 12 is online parties, okay? This is where most of you are going to want to take a lot of notes. This is going to be where you are going to want to direct any of your hostesses that cancel on you. Yes, you want to reschedule their in-home party, but you always want to offer to turn it into an online party for the original date that they have their party scheduled. Obviously, in the event that they had a child that was sick or were in an accident or something like that, please be sensitive to that. But if it was something about weather related, or, you know, the dog was sick, something where you can still get away with having your hostess engaged, online parties. You also want to just start adding these into your schedule anyway, because these are great supplements to in-home parties all year round. So lots of different ways to do online parties. Tons of different ways. I've posted several ways in the team page. Destination Success has other ways. Just within our leadership team, we all have a different style of doing online parties. I'm going to share with you what I've been doing for probably 3 years now, and it's what's working for me. I like simplicity. So this is, you know, everything that I do, I try to keep it as simple as possible. So I will explain my method. And then if Jen has anything to add, she can. I know that, you know, she's trying out some new methods. The other thing is you can switch it up. You can try one method for 3 months. And if you're like, oh, somebody else mentioned this, try a new method. I've gone through a couple different methods myself. So online parties, I do a private event. I have one hostess per event, so I don't bulk my hostesses together for my online parties. My online parties run for 5 days. They are Monday through Friday. My event gets set up on Sunday night. It officially kicks off Monday morning, and it runs to Friday at noon. All right. I do about 3 posts a day, and they will vary, but there's usually one that's like a product spotlight. One would be like a pre-recorded video, so a demo that I did on, and I try to batch my demos, so the demo video will have several different products in it. It might be the tan and tone. Jen and I have done a lingerie video that had the Onyx nipple clamps, the Basic Instinct, and a couple pieces of lingerie. Jamie and I have done videos together on a couple of the bath items, so it'll be a video of some sort that was pre-recorded, and then it'll have some kind of interactive, engaging post too. So something like, you know, if your dog had a dating profile picture, what would it be? And then everybody posts like a funny picture of their pet. Something that keeps it fun and interactive and engaging. So I'll do 3 posts a day on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And Thursday, I do about 8 to 10 posts. So I add in a couple more. There'll be one that says, hey guys, make sure that no messages get lost in cyberspace. Please go ahead and shoot me a friend request real quick. There'll be one that is a reminder about the live that's going to be happening on that night. So a couple extra posts, a couple more spotlight posts of things that I'm not going to talk about in my live. Now, all of my online parties get a 25-minute Facebook Live Thursday night. Okay. I run 4 parties consecutively every single time. All right. So all 4 parties run Monday through Friday. All 4 parties get a live demo, 25 minutes on Thursday night. And I just stack them. One is at 8, one is at 8:30, one is at 9, one is at 9:30. Now they vary depending on where my hostess's time zone is, because I do a ton of out-of-state ones. So that 9 to 9:30 seems late for us, but if I'm doing one that's 2 hours behind me, that works perfect for their time zone. You can maneuver that however you want, but I bang out 4 parties. There's a 5-minute break in between, and that gives me time to just remember the next hostess's name and get a sip of water, and bam, I do it again. I already have my script, so I don't have to worry about, you know, forgetting to say something or what am I going to say. I have my online party script already ready to go. And I literally, it's 2 hours of my time on Thursday night, and I get 4 parties done in one night. Boom, done. And then Friday morning, I do a couple follow-up posts. I'll do a recruiting post. I'll post all of the kits on there. And then I'll do like, hey, last call post. I'll do a thank you for those who placed orders post. And then my parties end at noon. my hostess gets a message with her credit and she hasn't told midnight to give me her order. Okay. The actual live is about 10 products. So not a ton of stuff. I'm doing it quick. I'm putting things together. What else am I doing in my lives? I also do booking. So at the end of my live, I'll say, all right, ladies, if you had fun, you saw how easy it is to be a hostess, you can earn free products without cleaning your house. Comment the word party below and we will get you in on our next online shopping experience, okay? Again, I make it sound exclusive. People cannot just book online parties with me willy-nilly. I do one online experience a month and it's limited to 4 people so they know they want to get access into that event, okay? So you want to create that urgency and that exclusivity with them. Then I say, all right, guys, you saw how easy my job was, right? I literally don't have to wear pants. I get to show you these awesome products that sell themselves, and I get to make money that helps support my kid activities and help me take some really nice vacations just by sharing these products with you. If you want some more information on this, comment the word cash below, and we can talk about how fun and easy this job can be for you, okay? And then last, I finish with, all right, you really want to have access to the good stuff, you need to comment VIP below. That gets you access to my exclusive VIP group where I do giveaways, product testers, fun events, bingo, all of the things in that group, fun articles. So you have to comment VIP. That's the only way you're allowed into that group. So I'm capitalizing on those 3 things while I have their attention during the live. And then I don't even do anything till the next day, the next morning. Then I go back and I look at what they commented. And then I follow up as needed with that. So things you should note about my online parties. They're not all huge sales. Some of them are $200. Some of them are $300. I've had parties that were $0. Okay. It happens. I book 4 in one night, expecting at least one to be a bomb. Okay. Which means no sales, no interaction. That's fine. Doesn't happen all the time, but I have 3 other ones that I'm going to make money off of. So I'm okay if one falls through. But the residual value of online parties is huge, okay? And I'm going to tell you this because I implemented online parties a couple of years ago. I think I was a little ahead of the curve on this one, which doesn't often happen in my life. But I really, once I had my second baby, I was like, I need to do more from home. I only typically do about 5 to 6 in-home parties a month, and I supplement my sales with online parties. Now, why do I say they're worth doing, even if my sales sometimes are only $300-400? Now, I've had a $2,400 online party too. So you have, the opportunity to make a lot, but I look at the residual value. I have been able to grow my team. Even just my first downline is across over 10 states because of online parties. Okay. My flash sales have increased drastically. They went from my highest flash sale being about 9,000 to the next one being over 20,000 and my highest being $46,000 flash sale that I hugely contribute to online parties. Okay. I've been able to really expand my client base because I'm reaching way more people with online parties than I ever could do with in-home party. You book an in-home party, which trust me, I'm not discouraging from booking in-home parties, but you book an in-home party, your hostess is going to invite 10 to 15 of her closest friends and coworkers, right? You do an online party, she's inviting her cousin Susie that lives in Hawaii. She's inviting people from her mom's group, from her, when she had the baby, that are from 10 different states, her sewing, her club, her book. You are reaching way more people that way. So it is a great way to expand your clientele, really get some more people into your VIP group. I treat my online parties very much like online opportunity events. I focus heavily on recruiting. Even the online parties that have had 0 sales, I've been able to get at least 1 recruit from them as well. So I've added a team member. And then I had hostess one time. She got no sales from her online party. She only placed a really small order. And then 2 weeks later, she went on and placed a website order for $400 on my website. So again, it's building those relationships, getting those contacts, building the clients. And I'm telling you, it is worth its weight in gold, regardless of what the sales are. And the more often you do them and the more consistent you are, you'll see an increase in your sales. So if you do a couple and the sales are low and you're like, oh, this is crap, like this doesn't seem worth my time, trust me, it is definitely worth your time. Just be consistent with it, okay? Some specials that I run for it, so my hostess incentives are the same as for my in-home parties, except I do a bonus for 7 shoppers. If we have 7 shoppers per party, I will do a raffle for the shoppers and one person will win a free gift. And then my hostess gets an upgraded hostess gift if we have 7 shoppers. So now she has a goal to work towards. So 7 is our lucky number. I now gave her a goal. We as consultants work for goals. Your hostess is going to be the same way. So when I follow up with her and I'm like, all right, you've got 3 shoppers so far. Let's make sure we get 4 more. I want to get you that upgraded hostess gift. You don't even have to tell them what it is half the time. If I'm really trying to get some extra sales out of it, I'll offer a free toy. I don't say what the value is, but people work harder for free toys. Hostess coaching is key with online parties. You want to make sure that you guys are working together. I think it's really important to set your expectations with your hostesses. So for example, on Sunday night, when I create my event, I add my hostess and I send her a message letting her know to only invite her 10 closest friends. All right. Your event is up, Susie, your 10 closest friends, and that's it. I'll touch base with you in the morning. Why? Well, because people, when they get invited to an event, don't want to see that 100 people were invited and 1 person clicked going. That doesn't seem like a great event, right? They feel like they've been spammed and it's just another one of those events. If they have their 10 best friends who they know are going to click going for them, right? Then tomorrow, Monday morning, I then message her and say, great, I'm so excited. Go ahead and invite 25 to 35 of your other friends that you think would love this event. So now when she invites them, they see that 10 people are going and there's none that are really sitting in the invited, or maybe 1 is sitting in the invited list. It makes that event look like it's popping, right? Now they're going to have more of a reason to click going. My hostesses know that they are going to be expected to be on that live Thursday night. They are asked to post daily, and if they are willing to go live for 5 minutes in the event, okay? And some things that you can feed them is talk about your favorite product, maybe talk about products that you're really excited to try, maybe go on and just talk about how you know me, if it's from a party, how much fun we had. That's going to help them feel, the guests feel more comfortable with you, especially if you're a stranger to those clients. They want to hear from the hostess that they can trust you, especially with, the intimate nature of our products. She knows that I expect her to tag friends on all of my posts. So I'll say, if I post a product, tag at least 3 of your friends that you think would love that product. She knows to message her friends. So when she invites them, my hostess coaching on Monday night is go ahead and shoot everybody that you invited a quick message, letting them know that you invited them to this event, and that there's going to be a really fun live on Thursday night. All right. And so really there's just daily communication with your hostesses. And it's just a way that you guys can work together to really make it, a success. They don't have to be overwhelming. So what I do is I create a mock event, which is just a private Facebook event that no one is invited to, that has all of the posts that I'm going to do in my online event. And it's just labeled Monday, day 1, post 1. Monday, day 2, or Monday, day 1, post 2. So throughout the day, I just go to my mock event and copy and paste into all 4 events. I'm not sitting there typing up anything. I'm not thinking about what I want to post. All of that is done one time in advance in a fake event, and then I copy and paste the whole rest of the week. Okay. It's super simple. And that's why I run 4 at the same time, because I go boom, 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 and paste in all 4 the exact same time. The only thing that's different is the live that I do Thursday night, and I do 1 live for 25 minutes in each of the groups. The lives are pretty much the same thing, except for I change the hostess's name, and sometimes I'll feed off of the people. So if Susie pops on there and she's like, oh my God, I love Coochie. I'm like, oh my God, Susie, I know, isn't it awesome? So you want to engage with them. And then once I pop off of the lives, I go back into the lives and I try to engage with anybody that maybe I missed their comments with when I was live. And so I stay awake for about an hour afterwards, just answering questions and engaging with people. And then I close everything up on Friday. So it really isn't, it doesn't have to be super hard. And again, you can pick and choose ways to do this. Some people don't do the live, they just do a pre-recorded video. I find that my personality shines better in lives and I feed off of energy really well. And then I found that people were more trusting to buy from me and join my team and book parties from me when they got to see my personality in a live. So that's just personally what works best for me. but you can pick and choose any of this information that you want and run with it. But either way, online parties are the perfect thing to transition into right now, and even just going forward with your business. I love that no matter what, I have at least 4 online parties a month to kind of supplement my income and my retail sales. They help me just boost my retail sales, to hit my goals, to get some cashback bonuses. And then the parties and the VIP group members and the team members I get are just really nice bonuses from online parties. So I know there might be some more questions on that, so we can save those for the end, and I'm happy to answer them. Sound good? And if you are in the Romance Rockstars group, I know this video might reach other people, you have access to my mock events. So that's in the events tab. You have to click past events because it was posted last year. And all of the posts that I do in my online parties are all there for you guys to steal. So sharing is caring. All right, so we are going to finish up with one last category, and then we're going to just throw some tips at you. We have a fun challenge for you, and then we're going to open up to questions. All right, thumbs up. Is everyone still awake? Did anyone fall asleep on me? Thumbs up. We're good. Awesome. All right, so Jen and I are going to share this next category. I've got some notes written. One thing that I admire about Jen is that she runs a badass VIP group. Okay. So number 13 is going to be VIP groups. These are, I think, critical to your success as a consultant. We sell products that can't always be advertised or even talked about on our main page. Plus, I think that indirect sales, too many people are using their main page for business purposes and lacking building that relationship with people, which is what makes you a successful consultant in any business. So VIP groups are really a great platform to do that, especially in our business. So Jen, I do. I admire you. Since you've started, you've always just run a really great VIP group. You've created a really good community in there. So I'm excited for us both to just share all of the tips that we have with you. These tips are going to be both for veterans and new consultants. So if you're brand new and you're like, started yesterday, or I didn't even set up a group yet, or maybe you've been in business for 2 years and your VIP group is dead, that's okay too. We're going to show you how to bring it back to life, okay? It's never too late to start implementing these ideas. And if you're brand new, then you're at an advantage because you get to just start off with all the tips that I wish I had when I started, trust me. So VIP group, it really is key. Why do you need a VIP group? Because like I said about Jen, you want to build that community, okay?
Right.
Your clients have options, let's be honest, okay? In this world, everybody has options. You want to build that community. You don't want to build a sales group. You're building a community of women that have a safe place to come and learn and discuss things and really feel empowered. So you have the opportunity to create that for people, and that's a powerful thing. It really is. So please don't think that your VIP group is just for selling and booking and recruiting. It is not. It is going to be 70% everything else and 30% business posts and, actual selling, booking, and sharing. So Jen, do you want to start first, or do you want me to go through my notes first? What do you prefer?
Yeah, I'll start first. So my VIP group is just what Beth said, it is a community. And I think that that's the difference between one that is successful, that keeps people coming back and looking for more, and one that is just appearing to be a sales platform. If your VIP group has died off, if it has very little engagement, if there's not a whole lot going on in there, go back and look at your posts and see if you are asking your participants or your members to engage with you, or if everything you're giving them is one directional. If everything you're doing is talking at them, then you're losing their interest. You need to give them lots of opportunities to talk back to you by commenting, posting pictures, asking their opinions, keeping the conversation going. And that's how you'll keep it engaged. To start a VIP group, very simple. You have to start somewhere. You do not need 900 people in your VIP group to get it off the ground. Create a private group. It's very important that your group is private because, as Beth said, you're going to be putting pictures of things and talking about things that not everybody wants showing up on their timeline, and you need to let them know that it's private. And then you want to do just like you would with a party. Invite 20 if you have them, 10 if you don't have 20 friends on your page, people you know from your page, and invite them to the group as members. And then the next thing you do is incentivize those women to invite their friends. So you do a little giveaway. You have a post or two up there and you say, you know what, I'm looking to build this new community. We have a brand new scent. If you don't have one of the new scents, you can give a coupon, you can give a discount, you can give bucks, like you can, anything you want. When this group reaches, and do not make it 20 people. When this group reaches 75, 100, make the number kind of big because you want to feel like you're achieving something. When this group reaches 75, 100 people, I will give away X. And you can do it by random raffle. I will give away a $10 gift card to, you know, when I pick these numbers randomly, or I pick these names randomly, or I'll give away a $10 gift card to anyone who's added a member to this group. And you can come up with examples on that. You can search that on our team page. You can search it in my VIP group. You can find a million examples of that. And your first task in the beginning is to get as many members in there as possible and to keep things engaged. Where are you from? What do you do for a living? Who has kids? Post a picture of your pets. Show me the last selfie you took of yourself. Women love to talk about themselves. They don't get enough opportunity to talk about themselves during the day. So anything that you ask them to respond about themselves, they will engage. There really should be nothing salesy, nothing pure romance. You can say what the group is about, but you really shouldn't be trying to sell them anything at this point. All you're doing is building a community where they know they're going to have fun, you're going to be educational, you're going to be entertaining, and you're going to empower them. The 3 legs of our stool as a company.
Yeah.
What else? Do you want to say anything else about building the group?
This is for when you're building it, and for going forward is doing your welcome post weekly. So from a computer in your VIP group, on the right hand side it'll say welcome new members. You want to make sure now you're maxed at 50, so if you see that you're building fast or you had a huge influx, then you might need to do it every 3 or 4 days, but I like to tend to do it weekly. And you hit welcome new members, and then you do a little post at the top, introduce yourself, let them know what they can expect from your group. If you got a fun event coming up, you know, hey, I'm so glad you came in just in time, we're gonna be playing bingo next week, you know, comment below if you want to, you know, get a bingo card into the event. If they're new, give them a bingo card for free. And then it tags all the new members. And you can say, hey guys, help me welcome the new members to the group. And then you'll have other members that are like, oh, welcome. And then the members that were welcomed, that were tagged, like, thanks for having me, so excited. You know what I mean? So it just creates a nice engaging post, but it tags them in the post too. And then they just feel kind of, you know, special that you gave them a shout out. So try to do that weekly as you're building your group. And then I continue to do it too. I think it's been beneficial.
If you're not sure what to post and you're like, okay, I have this group in there, now I have no idea what to put up to keep engaging, I personally do a set theme every day. I don't tell them what the theme is, but in my mind, I know what the theme is every day. I know Beth does hers more organically. That works better for her. Either way is fine, but if in the beginning you're wondering what to post and how to do it, I do like a motivational Monday, or the people in my group now, my customers, they love to post dirty memes that they would not normally post on their regular page. This group has become like a place for that. So I actually keep those. I have to approve posts before they go up. So I keep those banked up as people post them. And then on Monday, I release the memes and I let everybody put their memes up there, and it's Meme Monday. And sometimes I run a little contest where they vote on their favorite, and the one with the most likes gets a little gift from me. You know, you can play around with it as much as you want. I do Sexual Tip Tuesday, just the Tip Tuesday. And I go in our website and I go in the Buzz, I think is what it's called right now, but there's one of the drop down menus on Pure Romance. Thank you, Jeremy. The Buzz, and I pull up an article that has to do with whatever's a topic, and I don't reinvent the wheel. I just copy the link, I drop it in. Hey guys, what do you think about this? When the weather gets warmer, they keep it relevant. Hey guys, look at this article about having sex outdoors. What do you think about this? It's not always sexual in nature. Sometimes we talk about other things. You have to make it a variety. On Wednesdays, I do Welcome Wednesday, or I do Woman to Watch Wednesday, where I might highlight another Pure Romance consultant so that I'm inadvertently promoting the success of the business and showing people the difference between myself. I'm a full-time consultant. There are some people that are hobbyists. Sometimes they like to see an example of a hobbyist, someone who does it very part-time. On Thursdays, I usually do a talk to me or a tell me Thursday or something interactive. I want them to interact with me. So I put something up that requires a response. And I use the things like they have, okay, your birthday month and your birthday, you've seen these before. And your birthday tells you your dirty leprechaun name. You know, like there's a million of them floating around. Find one you like, throw that up there. I don't do much on Friday. I used to do Friday funnies or things. Usually on Fridays, I welcome the new members or something I haven't done throughout the week. And then on Saturday or Sunday, I do a product spotlight. I have found that my interaction on Saturdays and Sundays is lower. So I've moved my product spotlight to during the week, and I do a what's in my box Wednesday. And I just do my product spotlight on Wednesdays. And then I save Saturday and Sunday for just commenting and kind of BS that pops up in the group. So just because you set out an idea and you think you're going to do Monday through Friday as something, if you're finding that it's not working, change it. There's no rule to this. Your customers aren't going to email you and be like, you moved what's in your box Wednesday to Saturday. If they're paying that much attention, you need to tell them to buy a kit because they should have a VIP group of their own.
Yeah.
So don't get stuck on what to put. You can do something like that where you plan it ahead, or you can do it more organically like Beth does.
Yeah. So some other ideas is you want to make sure that you are posting fun articles, like Jen said. Sexual health tips are really important. You can follow the Patty Brisbane Foundation page. There's great content on there all the time. You can even do like drink recipes and cooking recipes. So it doesn't always have to be PR related or sex relationship related. They just want information. They just want to have fun with you. I like to just educate them on the product. So if you are doing a product spotlight, that's a great way to do it. Sometimes if I just have something that I think is relevant, I might just pop in and just talk about one product that is something I don't show at my parties, just to give them, that kind of education on there. I have the same way. The posts have to be approved. So people are always posting funny stuff on my page, but I don't approve them. And I don't do it all in one day. When I see that my group needs a little bit of interaction, or if I got really busy, I had sick kids last week, I was approving a couple extra of those to just fill up some stuff in there. You can do giveaways from time to time and be like, hey guys, when we get 50 comments on this post before midnight, I'll give away a free travel product to one lucky lady. So easy. And that's going to get them all commenting and posting, or everyone tag a friend. After we've got 15 people, tagged on here, I'll give away a freebie. It's worth it to get that interaction up, to give away a foil pack. It's not a ton. Our YouTube product commercials are great things that you can post in there too. They're so funny. I love the Hidden Agenda one. I got so many people that messaged me about the Hidden Agenda YouTube commercial that we have. Trivia. So in addition to the virtual events we do, you can just do fun little trivia. I don't know, how many ways can a woman have an orgasm? And then have them. There was ones that's like, how many times does the average person think about sex a day? So just post little fun trivia questions up there and everyone's going to answer. And then the next day you can go on and give the actual answer and have some fun with it. It's really important that if you're asking people to engage, that you are too. So if you have 50 comments on something, you bet your ass I'm going to go back and reply to every single one of those comments. Engagement works both ways. They want to be seen and know that you're not just doing this fishing for algorithm boosting posts, right? Engage with your clients. Even on your main page, you should be doing that. So definitely make sure you're being aware of that in your VIP page. The more other ways that you can build value in this group, the more selling, booking, and recruiting you'll be able to do. They go hand in hand. So you build that community and show them the value outside of treating them just like customers, the more they will come back and buy from you when you do a post about a sale or a virtual event. So just trust that they definitely go hand in hand for sure.
And along those same lines, when you do product testers, or you're doing a special, or you're offering a hostess incentive, let's say you have 3 parties left for the month and you're looking for people to be hostesses, your VIP group should be the first place you go. If your VIPs are in there and they're seeing posts on your main page offering deals and specials and things like that, they're going to be like, well, what makes me a VIP? You have to truly treat them like a community. So when you're doing product testers, your VIP group comes first. You can put in there, which I often do, I'll say, all right, ladies, you guys get first dibs on this. And after the end of the day today, it's going out on my main page. So they know, get in there or not, but they get the opportunity to get it first, and then it goes out to my public page.
Yep. Try to go live more. So lives definitely get more interaction than just a regular post. So pop in live from time to time with some of the same things that you were talking about. You could do the trivia and just do it live for a few minutes one night. The other thing too is running a contest with getting them to turn their notifications on. Like, hey guys, Facebook automatically changes your notifications from time to time. So I'll leave off. I'll say like, Mark is cock blocking again, ladies. Sorry, I know that was inappropriate, but that's what I'll say. Let's show him who runs things around here. I'll do an image in canva.com on the 3 easy steps for them to change their notifications back to all. And I'll run a contest. Hey ladies, take a screenshot that your notifications are sent to all, post it below, tag a friend. Once I see that 75 ladies did this, I'm going to give away a free full-size product. And that's how you get them to make sure that their notifications are set to all. So that's always been really helpful. And sometimes I'll make that my cover photo too, just for like a week or two if I need to. The other thing which goes hand in hand with your VIP page is managing your personal page, right? So the personal page is going to be where people really see more of your posts. They're probably getting to know you more on your personal page than in your VIP group. So it's really important that you're leaving politics off of there. I wouldn't talk about anything that's going on in the news and current events on there that can be a trigger for some people. No bashing. If you hate something with a passion, call your best friend or your mom and tell her about it, but don't put it all over your Facebook, because your clients are all going to have different views from you. And the minute you post something that is really opposing to theirs, you've lost them as a client. And now if it's something that you're truly passionate about, so for example, it's no secret, and I would imagine that most consultants that support Pure Romance are spread love, right? So we are not typically homophobic. We are all about including everyone. So I have no problem doing any posts that promote that. So if it's something that you are passionate about, now if I lose a client because they disagree with me that I include everybody, I'm willing to make that kind of statement and be proud of that. But my political views, I'm not willing to lose 50% of my clients because they don't agree with who I vote for. Okay. So I think that there's a line, and if you're not sure where that line is drawn, then don't flirt with that line. Just keep all of that stuff off your main page. That's going to be where your clients are going to go. Keep it just about you and your kids and your hobbies and things that are fun. Be the light and the positivity that people are searching for. If they want negativity and opinionated assholes, there's enough of them on Facebook. You don't need to be that person for them. You will lose business if you choose to be that person on Facebook. You can choose to be that person in real life, but when you're around your clients and you want to promote your business, you want to make sure that that's not the person, right? You want to be that person that they are comfortable going to with their most intimate needs and concerns. So, and that's going to drive them into your VIP group, and that's going to create those client relationships that are important. So, I wanted to mention, and in your VIP group, you can show your personal life too. So like I did a post the other day that I was playing Uno with my daughter, and she rubbed against my leg and was like, "Mom, that's gross. Do you need me to go into your office and get you a bottle of coochie?" I was like, yo, right? So I posted on my VIP group, and they all thought it was hysterical. They all started sharing stories of what, their kids have said to them about their, lack of maintenance and stuff. So you can have fun and show your personal side in your VIP group too. It doesn't have to be all, business related stuff. All right. So I think we covered a good amount. I think we're ready to kind of give them the challenge, Jen, and go to questions. We can do a separate thread maybe on some tips and stuff with just social media in general, because that's a whole nother topic that we can spend probably 2 hours on. So let's talk about this. We think that it would be great if we can do a buddy system, even if it's temporary, just for the next 6 to 8 weeks, to really help everybody, kick off this virtual side of their business. So we're going to ask everybody that is on the Zoom, and if you're watching the replay, we're going to do a separate post. If you're on the Zoom and you want to find a buddy now, you can, but we want everyone to get a buddy. Okay. If you are watching the replay of this and you are not part of the Romance Rockstars team, then I encourage you to reach out to somebody on your team and do the buddy system too. So don't feel excluded just because you're not going to see the post in the Romance Rockstars page. I still encourage you to do this homework. We're just not going to be the ones guiding you for it. But if you are part of the Romance Rockstars team, if you are a lucky ladies honoree person that's not on the Romance Rockstars page, we are going to include you in this as well. We'll somehow make that work. Jen will help me with that. So pick a buddy. Okay. This is open to all levels. I don't care how long you've been in business. I strongly encourage it for people who are newer in business or aren't at the leadership level yet, but it's encouraged for everybody. And you're going to just have a buddy that you are going to check in with. All right. You're going to do a couple different things. One, you guys are going to do a social media audit of each other. Okay. You guys are going to switch accounts for a second. So me and Jen, for example, will be buddies. I want to go to Jen's Facebook account and go through her VIP and give her an audit. Is her profile picture of her, or is it something that says, don't do business with this crazy person, right? Does she have like her middle fingers up or a joint in her hand or something that says, maybe this isn't the person I want to do business with? Are her posts all spammy, just trying to sell products, or are they kind of funny and engaging, and I get to know her and her funny side, and a little bit about her hobbies? So just kind of things like that. And we'll give more details about that challenge. So you guys are going to do that for each other. You guys can add each other to each other's VIP page and kind of give some, tips on that. So, hey, I thought that article was great. And you guys can steal stuff from each other too. So it's kind of like, hey, you only have to do half the work, because you can steal half the stuff from your buddy and they can steal half the stuff from you, and you guys can just swap. So what she does on Monday, you can do on Tuesday, and what you do on Wednesday, she can do on Thursday. It's just going to make things a little bit easier for you. It's also going to be somebody you can swap some ideas with. So this was a lot of information. You and your buddy are going to pick 1 to 3 things to do before the end of this month. Okay, so essentially within the next 2 weeks, you're going to break this down into bite-sized chunks. You probably took 5 pages of notes. You are not going to implement all of this stuff. So this is a great thing that you and your buddy can say, hey, what are some of the things that stood out the most? Let's pick 1, 2, or 3 things that we want to implement in the next 2 weeks. So I want everyone to do their first virtual event, or if you've done them before, do your next virtual event before the end of this month. If you've never done an online party, you and your buddy are going to brainstorm some ways, come up with like some cute posts and stuff so that you can do your first online parties this month too. So it's a great way to share goals. So I love you and your buddy to share some of the goals that you have, and maybe that's going to include the 3 things that you want to implement. So you guys don't have to implement the same things. Jen can tell me the 3 things she wants to implement. I'll tell her the 3 things I want to implement. You guys can set daily goals and say like, hey, we're going to reach out to our 5 follow-ups today. Shoot a text to each other as soon as you're done. Hey, finish my 5 follow-ups. Have you done yours yet? It's just a nice little bit of accountability. And it's nice because right now we could all probably use a little extra interaction, right? So if you are currently homeschooling your kids and ready to consume mass amounts of alcohol, this will be a nice little break from that. So again, you're going to see a post go up. We're going to ask everyone to tag their buddy in that post. If you're like, I don't know anyone, how do I find a buddy? You'll just put on there, help, I need a buddy, and we will pair you up with someone, okay? You don't have to have the same goals. You don't have to be at the same level. This is just meant to be fun, have a little bit of accountability, and for you guys to work together to make your social media presence more profitable. I'm going to say that again. All of this is about making your social media presence more profitable. You spend time on Facebook anyway. We just want to show you how you can make money from it. That's it. Okay. So I'm really excited. Jen, is there anything that I missed on the buddy system?
No.
No? All right. Awesome. So I'm excited for that, actually. I'm really, really excited for that. So you'll see a separate post go up probably first thing in the morning about that. So we'll give some people time to watch the replay. We'll give everyone probably till the end of the week to get partnered up. And we're going to kick this off pretty fast. And if you get your buddy sooner, like let's get it going. And we're going to, we're excited. We're going to ask you guys to share the things that you're going to implement right away. And we're going to just go from there. And then we've partnered people up in the past that have stayed buddies for years. Like, it's funny how that works. You almost just gain an extra bonus friend out of the deal too. So we're excited for that. So ultimately, we just shared a ton of information with you. We hope that it wasn't overwhelming, but if it was, it's almost like, well, good. Now you have a lot of different things that you can pick and choose from to start making money from home. Okay. Again, this is a really great thing to do when we need the extra money and in-home parties are becoming scarce, but it's also a great thing that you can implement into your business all year round to diversify how you are making your income. Okay. Thank you guys very much for joining us. I know that this was long. There was no way for us to give this much information in a shorter amount of time. So we appreciate everyone that is still hanging on here to the very end. But we just appreciate you guys being eager to learn. You're willing to pivot. You're willing to get uncomfortable to get comfortable. And we're going to be here to guide you. We're not going anywhere. So use your teammates, use your leaders, use the company. I mean, this really is a family where we're going to work together and we're going to make sure that everybody is making money from home. The option is there for us. We just have to capitalize on it. All right. So at this time, I'm going to write down the exact time. So we're at 9:51 is when we are going to start our Q&A. I am going to keep recording because your questions might be somebody else's questions that watches the replay. If you are spent and ready to log off, you absolutely can. You won't hurt our feelings, but we are going to allow people one at a time to go ahead and ask us questions. If you logged on late and it's something we covered, we're going to direct you to just watch from the beginning. If it's something that we didn't clarify enough or you need us to elaborate on, Jen and I are both happy to do that for the next few minutes for all of you ladies. All right. So again, thank you, Jen. Thank you so much for tag teaming with me on this. Your ideas are always brilliant. You continue to inspire me constantly and everybody who's thank you so much. We appreciate you. We do.
Thank you. I want to say one thing that we didn't talk about earlier about getting people to pay attention to your social media. I'm a visual person. I like analogies and I like to be able to understand things kind of in a real world way. And it took me a while to figure this out. You have to think of your social media messaging and your presence online, whether it's in your VIP group or on your main page. You have to think of it like a conversation. You wouldn't shout out something very important to people around you before you, let's say for argument's sake, turned on a microphone, right? You would turn on a microphone, you would hold the microphone up to your mouth, and then you would shout out your important message. Those algorithm boosting posts that you see people do, the ones where they say Dunkin' Donuts or Starbucks, or this or this back and forth, those are the equivalent of turning on a microphone. If you're putting posts up that are asking for product testers and promoting events that are generating money, and you haven't done something to bring eyes toward you first, you're going to be speaking to a dead crowd. So make sure that when you're planning these events that you're putting as much energy into getting eyes on you with these building posts, commenting on your people's photos, engaging with your customers over Messenger, so that you're not spending all this time putting this great content together for a completely silent audience. So it's a very important step with social media, but it'll go a long way.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, what other questions do you guys can't possibly not have any questions?
It's 9:54 and we are going to take questions. So are you can unmute yourself, I think, and ask a question one at a time. And we're just going to ask that just Jen and I answer these questions just for time's sake. Any questions?
Oh, hi.
Hi.
Hi, Linda.
You know I have a question.
I was counting on it.
And I'm sure that Andrea will be next, right, girl? Well, Andrea and I actually just private messaged and decided to be buddies, so we're on top of that already. However, I do have a question. Are you using a company for invoices? I know that we have paper invoices, but for instance, I've been buying from a direct sales a girlfriend of mine, and she emails me, like I get it through my phone, an invoice. It's awesome. And then I can just pay right through there with an invoice. So I didn't ask her yet. I thought I would ask you ladies if anybody is implementing something like that, or are you just sending the paper invoices that we get through corporate?
That is such a good question, because we talk about, oh, give 10% off, then we do this, then we do this, and then we didn't quite touch on how we collect payment when we're running these sales. So I use Square or Venmo or PayPal, okay? And that's my choice. I give the people that I'm with, that I'm shopping with, or that are shopping with me, I give them the option to tell me, which of those three they prefer. Venmo and PayPal, friends and family, I love because it doesn't cost me anything to make the transaction. I don't pay a percentage. If they prefer to pay by credit card, I say to them, do you want to pay by credit card, or do you have like Venmo or a Cash App? And usually they'll tell me right away what they prefer. And all this is done over Messenger. Then I go into Square and I create an invoice. It's very simple. I don't include all the nonsense that they give you the option to include. Beth's got an example up on her screen. I basically put their name, the total, because we've already discussed the total over Messenger, so I don't have to make more work, the name and the total. And what it does is create a link for me with that invoice, and I just drop that link into Messenger. And when they click on it, they can pay it directly via credit card.
Okay.
Does that answer your question?
A little bit. I'm going to look into a little bit more of a detailed thing. Like, I don't ask my girlfriend what my total is. She just sends me an invoice.
Well, that's another option too. I mean,
for me.
you could do that. You could break down the item, the tax, the shipping, and then just send out the invoice. I just, when I'm going back and forth with my clients, I say, all right, you're $10 away from your next discount.
Okay.
You know, what do you want? So like they have more of an idea of where they're at with things, but Square
is
gives
more
you the
personal.
option.
It is more personal the way that you're saying it. The way that
Right.
you're doing it is more personal. Sometimes I don't have time for that.
Yeah, then just use
Like,
Square.
I know what I bought from her. Just send me the invoice. Let
Yep.
me click one button to pay for it. I don't have time for that shit. Just send me my stuff.
Yep,
So,
that works.
so I was just kind of fishing for some options of what other things that people might use for. Thank you though. Appreciate the feedback. Thanks.
Square and PayPal, I've used invoices with.
Okay. Thank you.
All right, who else? Try to get in as many questions as we can for a few minutes.
I have a question.
That was a good question. Yeah.
For the bingo event, how soon after you start handing out bingo cards do you have your event? Like, do you wait a certain amount of time, or do you wait till a certain amount of people have bingo cards to start? Or
No, because when you hand it out, you have to know when the next event is because you have to have the date on the back. So you have to
Okay.
already know what the date is when you hand these out. I've been spacing mine out about 6 weeks. I think has been the time frame in between mine. I did one in January, one in the beginning of March, and my next one's the end of April. So it's kind of worked out that way. And you just want to get as many cards into as many hands as you possibly can. If you go to my main page, you'll see that the last time, the day before, I was like, hey guys, I found a couple extra bingo cards. Who wants to get a free card into tonight's bingo? And then I was like, comment your favorite Pure Romance product below. And then everyone who did it, I actually didn't have time to mail them. I wrote their name and the date on the side, took a picture and private messaged it to them. Because it was just something that boosted, algorithms. That post was getting a lot of interaction. And then it got a couple more cards because I didn't give out as many cards for that one as I did the previous one. Jen and I started this with our flash sale in December. So our thank you to everybody who shopped the flash sale got one card. And for me, anybody who spent 150 or more got 3 cards with their flash sale package. So that was what kicked it off. And then since then, we just give it out for different things. And she's been doing hers monthly. Mine have had a little bit longer gap in between them.
Mine is the last week of every month. So that way it gives me the whole month to build up the cards. And then in the last week, I do the event and then we start over again the following month.
okay, thank you.
And I give them out to everyone. And I'm actually thinking of also now using them as referral, like as a way to say thank you when someone refers me to someone else, because I'm telling you right now, and I'm not saying this is for everyone, I'm just being honest. I cannot keep track of, where's Gina? Is Gina still on here? She feels my pain. I cannot keep track of who I gave $10 to, $20. Like I can't keep track of all that. So for me, giving like $25 thank you cards to people for referring someone, it's too much. So I'm thinking maybe of doing like bingo cards as a thank you when someone sends a customer my way or something like that. Just makes it easier.
Yep. Andrea, no, they cannot roll over to the next bingo. Each card is specific for that event, and I don't let my cards get transferred. So.
Nope. It has a date. We write the date on the back, like mine's 3/31 at 8:30. And then they have to show me. So if they yell bingo during the live or they type bingo during the live, they have to send me a picture of the front and the back of their card. The front tells me that they actually got bingo and the back tells me that it's a card for this month.
Yep. Same here. Next question. Keep these moving.
I'm sorry. Did you say that you were mailing a bingo card out to them? So let's say if I meet somebody tomorrow and I want to include them into my VIP group, I met them at, well, not tomorrow at the grocery store, but I met somebody and I want to include them. Are you putting a bingo card into an envelope, putting a stamp on and then mailing it to them?
Well, only as a thank you for a referral. Like if somebody refers me to someone and I'm sending them a thank you card, I can stick a bingo card in there. I can put them in my little packages. I do these little packages from the dollar store. I would put a bingo card in there.
Website orders. Anyone who ordered from my website got this mailed separately to them as well, with my thank you card to them.
Because I get people that order from my website that I don't know. So I always send them a thank you anyway, because it pops up on my reports. So when I send them a thank you, I would send them a bingo card.
Okay. Thank you.
Same. Any other questions? Less questions means good. It means, Jen, we did a good job. We were thorough. So, all right, last call. Any questions?
Yeah, I got one.
Yep.
I'm gonna take my question, Lenzo. All right, so VIP page. I've been working it 9 months now. I've got 39 people. The one thing I haven't done is incentivize getting people in there. So I'm trying to do organic growth. So I will be starting to do the incentivizing people to add friends and stuff like that. Beyond the content that you see on Pure Romance websites, other Pure Romance consultants, that kind of stuff. Staying away from the politics, staying away from the opinionated stuff. Do you incorporate like magazine articles that you find from like Time Magazine? Do you incorporate like what I'm trying to do is not put stuff on the website that they'll basically, or on my VIP page, that they'll go and look at it, but not actually read the content. Therefore, there's no interaction. So if it's a post that gets no interaction, are you keeping those on there, or are you removing them so that it doesn't jack with the algorithms? That's really the question, is do you keep everything in that VIP page that you post, or do you filter out the stuff, go back and take out the stuff that didn't get much interaction?
I leave everything. I know what you're asking. I heard that too. I heard someone say that if you delete a post it helps, whatever. I never tested that theory, and I just leave things up there. And I try not to overthink even though I have my Monday through Friday stuff kind of planned out, I try not to overthink the content too much. I don't think that our community, if you will, is a place that people want to get overly cerebral. It's a place that they want to let their hair down like they would at a party and have some fun. And so I try to keep the messaging similar to that.
Short and to the point, or are you putting lengthy like links to other websites? I know the buzz posts from the Pure Romance website, usually those articles are relatively short. They're quick reads, but I'm talking about like maybe finding articles that go more in depth into like women's health and stuff like that. The long lengthy stuff, people are like looking at it but not interacting to it.
I have been surprised at the times. I was at a networking event one day and this woman said, yeah, like that thing you said the other day in your group, this woman never comments, she never likes, she never engages. I didn't even know she was in there, to be honest. Little did I know she was reading everything.
Yeah.
So, I would say if you feel like it's something interesting, put it up. You never know. And yes, I do put.
You want to do all of that stuff, but as long as you have variety, leave that stuff in it.
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks.
Yeah, definitely.
Anyone else have a question?
How do you see who's ordered from your website? We can show you that offline, hon. How do you see where you get your orders? It's under orders, and then it's, I think, order history.
Yep.
Right?
Yep. And you'll see every order and website orders will come up under your order history.
On the back office.
On COO. Any other questions?
I do. What is your preferred shipping method? Jen, I know you had made a suggestion one time about that class of boxes together. Was it like class B or C through the post office that they'll deliver the supplies?
On our team page, there's a whole, under the unit section, there's a whole thing on how to ship. I use Pirate Ship.
Pirate Ship. Okay, that was it. Okay.
I like Pirate Ship. It gives me a discount and it's really easy.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Anyone
I'm
else?
looking at my notes to see if there's anything that we missed.
There's a few Facebook tips I have on our notes, Jen, but we'll put that in separately. We'll do a separate or one of us will pop in live with some more Facebook tips. Last call for questions. If you don't have a buddy, look at who's on here. That's a great place to start. Just scroll along the top. Whoever's name stands out, that's your new buddy. We'll make that simple. And try to make it someone that you're not already friends with, okay? So maybe somebody not on your direct little team. find someone. If you're on Jen's team, find someone on Ida's team, vice versa. And we're really going to have everybody kind of hopefully participate in this. I hope. Can you just all
Does everybody have at least, can you give a thumbs up? Do you have at least one thing that you know you're going to start implementing right away? Cool. I just got 5 things? Sweet.
Business long enough that I know you won't get overwhelmed with 5, but if you're brand new, start with max 3 if you're brand spanking new. But all right.
All right, guys.
Can I make a quick shout out?
Sure.
There's some of you ladies that are on here that are not in my VIP page, and it wasn't intentional that I overlooked anybody, but it's Good Vibes Parties by Danielle. Feel free to, to send me a request or to jump on. I would never want to exclude anybody. I only started my VIP page like 2 or 3 months ago, and I'm like, no, it doesn't seem like a lot, but it's a lot for me. It's 125 people. I didn't even know I knew that many people. Right. But always looking for more. And if I left you out, no intention. And I see some new faces and some new names on here. And once we jump off, I'm not sure how to get back on. So if you're better technologically than I am, then, just always more than welcome, always more than happy, I should say, to make a new friend. So
I don't want you to get inundated with like 500 consultants, because this video is going to be shared outside of the Romance Rockstars and Lucky Ladies teams. So I would maybe just, if you want just a couple other consultants to be in there to learn from you, just post that in your team page for people to add on versus everybody that can hear this. Does that make sense?
Okay, great. Yeah, I certainly am, Andrea. I'm just seeing your message. Thanks, love. Good night, everybody. Thank you so very much. Appreciate it. Appreciate everybody's time.
Way to rock out your VIP group. That's freaking awesome.
I know, that's
Thank
awesome.
you.
That's good growth.
That is good growth.
It is very good growth, and Jen is so on. You're so spot on, because I have spoken to ladies that have never, not once, hit a like or commented. And they, when I have seen them in person, had said that they look forward to my funny post every day. Every single day, they get to go on social media once a day, and every day they check out my page to see what it was that I did.
Yep.
And I never would have known that, because not a peep out of her.
Yep. Especially now when people are feeling isolated.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So
Thank you.
Cool.
yeah, I think we
Thanks,
have an
everyone.
opportunity to really be that person for a lot of people right now. So I'm excited for you guys to implement some of this stuff and really just create some great energy. It doesn't, it's naturally going to convert to dollars, but ultimately let's create some great energy around ourselves, around our virtual network that we are going to expand. And I think that you'll see the fruits of that labor one way or another. So, all right. Well, thank you guys for being the real MVPs here. You guys are awesome. If you guys need anything, you let us know. Get your buddy together, get your homework going, and you'll see a post go up from Jen or I with some more instructions on, the next steps. All right. So like, what's next? We'll get our buddies together and we'll start making some money. We'll start making some magic happen. So thank you again, Jen. Thank you for everyone for hopping on, and we'll all talk soon.
Perfect. Good night, ladies.
Good night.